As we are once again alive upon the internet. Yeah, let's make sure that that is public. That has a bitrate. That has a bitrate. And my voice is not late. Yeah, let's go do some busy work. Just to keep busy. As yeah, actually, I did just wake up, but I also had to get up pretty early to go and open up shop, and got to come back and get some sleep back in. What I need to do, one of the things, although I was thinking of maybe doing it. Let's do it on stream over once. As well, just go and grab some resources for all these other characters on this account, as they're running low on some stuff. The food, water, and components. Let's go get them filled back up as a warm up, and then kind of want to just grind some expertise on this account, I think. And well, we'll see what we'll go do for that, because I think countdown will likely be the best choice. But also, it might be a boring choice. So we might go do something else. And yeah, the busy work of getting everybody back to full, so they can do several weeks again. And this place is usually the best place, as that will put us back to. Okay. We need water more than the others. Although I'm curious, because I might not need to go for a water. Curious to see actually if we'll reach 500 if we take this route and grab these 2 extra waters, the water over there. And then there is a few waters heading towards where we are going to go grab components. I actually thought we needed double food, but we need double water. Curious to see if this will make it to 500. Oh, and Hider Amni. And Hider Salt. A message. Sorry. And yeah. Good afternoon as well, indeed, as just barely. Just gonna do this for 2 of the characters on this account, because that last one I might actually recycle and use their points up, and we might do a Woni run at some point in the near future. That was a frame draw. And at least with this weather, they don't spot me. And yeah, this spot is where I go for food. I mean, I feel most people go there for food as well. It has like 11 in total. Or, no, actually even 13 or something, right? With the 3 along the way to here, so more than enough to fill back up to full, which we did. And yeah, we're gonna go hit the components, which are gonna be over here. And back to Lincoln we go. Gonna get the one along the way, and that should be more than guaranteed for, because we got one by the water. I'm gonna get this one by here. And I'm curious actually, will this reach full?
Detected. Nearby location.
Because there's 3 waters here, then there's 2 more along the way as well, so that's a lot of water. Would be enough. Because we'll repeat the route on one more watch out.
Stations in control. Order. Moving in.
We'll set to normal, so not really. These aren't really fights. Wait, they weren't aggro to me, or were they? I think they weren't aggro to me till I fired there. Because we have 3 there, we have 1 here. We have 1 more there actually as well. We need 2 more, I guess. We'll have to go and get those somewhere. That shouldn't be too hard. As we are. Oh, once again. Forgotten yesterday's.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Didn't know actually that would pop out like that. But forgotten to upload yesterday's VOD, but I was setting it there to prepare for download. It renders it for a little bit, but usually I didn't know actually that if you go to a different page, it'll still pop it up there as the file was ready, but then it just starts playing basically, so you have to save as later. Now I'm completely yeah, water. It's actually the easiest water spot. Where is there like easy access to water? That one isn't too bad. We only need a few. We'll get that one from there as well. That one's horrible. This one's far away. It's just this one. We'll go and yeah, see if the snitch is there too. 'Cause generally water isn't the resource you need. Extra of. Oh, this door isn't open on his world. Then it's yeah, we're here. Let's go around. Let's actually open that door for maybe in. Because technically this guy is also just the watch alt. This is one of the few of these doors that you open once and it just stays open forever. Which I feel that I would hope they would do more of these actually. Because there's a bunch. There's also a bunch of ropes and stuff that work that way. When you get them down once, they'll stay down. Kind of making shortcuts, kind of, you know, Dark Souls style. It would be cool if they did that more. It is actually a cool mechanic because then like a new player's world is somewhat different than a veteran's world. Because for instance there as well, if that was open I would have gotten here much quicker. I was gonna say there's at least 3 barrels here, right? Is there even a 4th? There is... No, only 3? Okay. Yeah, let's take this guy back to the White House. We've filled him back up. What do you prefer, views on YouTube and Twitch? What tells you? Doesn't really matter. Whatever's service is easier for the viewer. Both are monetized if like that matters, but help out with that. But neither really like matter that much. Yeah, so let's do this character. We'll leave that middle one as ready to maybe get deleted, as we'll spend their points maybe. I'm gonna likely use it on printer filamenting up some skills that I really don't want to do.
Safe area entered.
And Same issue here. But that's more like spread. Also, one of the main reasons I was started on like dual streaming. Well, first of all, of course, like the YouTube channel exists. Secondly, a bunch of people have YouTube Premium, including myself. Actually, I prefer to watch on YouTube, for instance, because I have Premium there, so I don't get ads on any stream anyway. So, for instance, for stuff like that. But yeah, don't worry about it for my end. That's not really the reason I stream anyway. You'll, yeah, well, exactly, just open a boat and then also watch a video of mine and then also, you know, well, let's go watch my TikToks and also like me on Instagram and yeah, all of those things I don't have. I'm just YouTube and Twitch. Yeah. Also go wash my car, do my dishes. We could do a laundry, that would be kind. Yeah. We'll just run away from these. Yeah, let's go to the same route on this scale. And then we'll jump to the main character of this account and get some proficiency in. Like we can actually put a little bit of time because that's kind of in my head. The last thing I want to really do with this third account is get to proficiency 25 and do it with, I mean, well, with some watch pointing as well, but of course it's only a 1500 account. It's like that's likely still below it being worth watch halting, except for a few items that I just don't want to run. So we'll get those out of the way with it. We don't have a thing here. Frame drops here again. I wonder if there's something special about this location where it gets a little bit choppy. Oh, because yeah, that's actually very choppy there. Where did you go?
Detected. Access key detected.
Yeah, so which ones did I already? So that one. And neither money. Anyone who runs in the future? Likely somewhere during this week, maybe still. Actually, I should totally do it this week before the global event starts. To get one character from this account. True. On to the components. And hey there, Martin. And I'm doing good. A little tired as I had to get up very early today and just go and get basically the shop started up. But I got to come back and crawl back into bed for a few more hours. I didn't sleep enough in the end, but splitting it into two still like always makes me feel tired. But But as well, we'll go here for like a few hours. I need to go do some work stuff afterwards as well. That's the reason. I was talking earlier, or I was talking yesterday about maybe doing the center run, and we have Envy. Shit, I forgot to go check with Envy is the one with all of the status effect ones, right? I think, which is a good one for deep run. I think Envy is the one where you can't take. Actually, yeah, we'll have a pick. Where you can't take unhinged. I think that's the one. They still all kind of melt together. Because you have Wrath, Greed, and Envy, which are the good ones. That I know. Or well, all three are like okay enough. Oh, this place is also guarded.
Are they expecting us? Next one's in your head.
Oh, doesn't matter. I'm gonna put my skills there and just go and lead. Busy work of getting this done. So did we reach 500? We did reach 500. There's actually like 2 here, but I think I need like 3 or 4. And actually this time, this place isn't even fast travelable for her. Yeah, what's the easiest? Because that one sucks. That one's also kind of bad. That one's also nowhere near anything. That one's actually likely easiest. We'll go get that one. Nowhere do they have water really close to spawn point. Well, actually there is, because there's like that northern and that east if you have the classifieds. This account doesn't. When I do helping made just a close with pulse and yeah. That's kind of what I go for as well. It's just Eclipse and a Jammer Pulse for most of it, together with a Fire Cam. With 4-man scaling, the Fire Cam still works to ignite even reds. So, but yeah, you do need 4-man scaling for that. At least, well, I do, because I've upgraded it pretty. I've expertised it pretty high, so that initial damage is a lot. Yeah. There we got all our water. Let's go park this character. And actually, I'm thinking of maybe already prepping that other character. Let's maybe do that. Yeah, let's go prep that other character. This one's getting deleted. We're gonna spend their points and get them out of here.
Entering safe area.
I'm thinking, well, what's the best thing to spend it on? I'm missing a few of the, because they only have 600 points, so it's 300 points for each. Like from 1 to 10 proficiency, right? It's been a while. I'm not gonna do the vendor method. Just I don't want. Yeah, let's actually see. Because yeah, I do have Emperor's Guard. I already kind of checked actually which items I had pre-stream. So I have all the exotics, so I have all of these. I actually checked. I don't have a death grips. I've apparently donated all of them, so that might be a good target, as I'm not gonna get too many. Like, then I don't have to think about it. Because Firm Handshake is just gonna drop. Yeah, let's do death grips. It would be nice if there was a donate all from this one. This is also still stupid. Like, how many clicks is that? 10 clicks per level, 100 clicks to get one item proficiency. That's... And yeah, the donate all resources donates from the start and just also eats up a bunch of resources that I don't want to accidentally donate. Although the smart thing to do if you're donating like that is just to donate all materials and then just eat the thing, and then just at the end of it fill up a little bit back on your like normal resources if you need them for the next weeks. So that grip's out of the way. Because I do have a Devil's Due, I do have a Festive. Force is just going to get done by itself. Backbone is just going to get done by itself. I do have a Liquid Engineer. I do have a Matador. Percussive is just going to get done by itself. Everyday Carrier is a normal item, right? Yeah, it's the backpack that is the easy item. So yeah, this will get done by itself. I have a Ferocious Calm. I do have a Hunter Killer. Oh, actually, I'm not on the right character first. I'm gonna go check if I have a chill out, but I have a chill out, right? That character was around. I mean, it has a Christmas account character or a Christmas character. Like, they have a Hollow Man as well. Yeah, it's gonna have a chill out. Surprising that I haven't started on that at all. Well, let's have a peek in here then. A Regulus. Yeah, let's get the Regulus just done. Not gonna go raiding on this thing. Practicing my speed clicking for rifles. I just spend it on the pistols just to get them out of the way, because these pistols are in the way of the other weapons. Although, well, I mean, they're also part of the weapons. Bag of Boomstick is one that I actually accidentally, well, I've donated to. I didn't keep any. Think because I thought I had one. I might just, yeah, let's just do that one as well. Screw this thing. Other thing is, if I get one, this is a very easy one because it can just be in that third slot. Like, it's just in the pistol slot. It doesn't really matter. Ducked myself out of it. What's left here? Just a safety distance that'll get done, and a bunch of exotics. How is Carnage? No, there as well. Two LZ names and a bunch of exotics, bunch of LZ names so far. I think Pinprick is in, yeah, Pinprick, but I have a Pinprick, so we can just run that. Might do a bunch of skills actually by the look of things, because they're Glory Days, Mechanical Animal. Those will get done. A bunch of exotics again. Oh, I need a Bighorn on this account. Just still don't have. I've done actually a bunch of the legendaries, but don't have a Bighorn. I noticed. I have a Virginian that's already getting proficiency, and surprising that Whisper isn't done. Yeah, let's spend it on some skills then. Stuff that I just don't want to run anyway. Um, what's like the worst skill? Surprised a bunch of healing things are not. I mean, I could even run X0 and actually use this even. That's the thing. There are no the worst skills generally. That's the anything that I could just run as a. But you know what? I'm just gonna do the burster because that is actually like completely like I'd rather not use it even if I want to have it equipped. Demolisher and Blinder I'm okay with. Do I have? Because I think this is proficient. Oh, I don't have yet. Seeing as that is proficient, and I don't want to. I want to run other specializations as well. We'll do the Mender Seeker, which is also one that I don't like. 100 clicks, yay! I wonder if there is a speedrun category for that. We should make one. Just how fast can you proficiency? Although, well, once everything is proficient, you can't do it anymore, right? So you only have a limited amount of attempts. Yeah. I'll put a bunch into this. Actually, I see as well. I actually need a bunch into this as well. Could have just spent them on this. That's actually what I should have done. Apparently, I've optimized a bunch of items recently. There we go. And yeah, let's recycle this character right away. We'll do the setup for a Wony run. I will likely do one either this evening or maybe tomorrow. Or maybe Monday. I would rather do it outside of Reanimated. Yeah. Triple checking in my mind that it is the right character and stuff. Let's do a Wony or a DC start on this guy as well. Getting one extra exotic component out of it. Yep. Yep. We're just gonna cover them up anyway. It doesn't really matter what they look like. That's my solution to just
Priority mission highlighted.
watch alt characters. Is just to go in here and just that one.
Over here, Agent. Meet me at the gate.
Meet you at the gate. But the gate is at Control Point
Agent,
in New York.
Follow me.
It's a long walk.
I need Magnum.
Happy. What does that one say? Why does it say box? Box, mommy, box. I wonder if an actual artist made these, because you would want them in the digital form. You just don't want to scan them or anything. I wonder if like an actual artist person that actually like makes, you know, the normal arts and like make a child's drawing, or do you actually make a child draw it?
Hostile threat detected. Take cover.
Got in position. Coming from behind that barrier.
Incoming hostiles. Keep firing and take them out. Oh, they keep coming. Hold the line.
Because I'm willing to bet it's too much of a hassle to actually get somebody's like child to make that, or like for somebody to bring it in and scan it. It's so much easier to just Just have one of your artists make it, but then yeah, you're also.
I'm in a bad way.
And yeah, we can already revive Agent De La
Agent,
Cruz, but
we have to
I
get
feel
down to
these
the
guys
hospital.
are taking the time to assault this place. I feel it's, you know, we might as well take the time to kill them. Should I revive this dude? He's not pinging. He's not just sitting there, just ping, 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 ping. That's what people do when they want to get revived, right? He just had armor breaks. He's trying to fix it, but then he should respawn back on me, so he resets his skill.
We're gonna be okay.
Yeah. Yeah, all of those clicks, they should just be replaced. Like every place where there is multiple repetitions of things, like also from buying from vendors and stuff, it should all just be sliders. Just
It's been 7 months.
click button, set a slider, and just. And even if that is like, if there is server things behind there, because sometimes that is the case. Like you don't want to hit the server 150 times. Just delay it. Just make it automatically just go like one by one by one, kind of like it does for the watch points. That's actually how they solved it with the watch points. And that's the reason also why there is a delay like in it before it like, because it hits the server each time with a request, and instead of going like plus 50, which you know could maybe be exploitable or a random number, they've just locked it to +1, so it has to do like a 50 times the request.
Incoming alert on the SHD emergency channel. Flash priority.
The base of operations is under attack.
Oh, I should just
Hostile
third account.
forces have
I'm
breached our
gonna
southern perimeter.
go and
We are in
get
need of
on
immediate
third account,
assistance.
on
Repeat,
second
we need
account. I'm
immediate
trying to
assistance from any
get
nearby agents.
some of the gray weapons, so I do go around and actually get the there's a weapon crate over there and a weapon crate at the basketball court and stuff. But this is not that account.
You don't have to keep beating him. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Also, this guy.
Make sure whoever finds his body. It's better.
Oh no! Oh wait, he didn't stand up this time. Usually, what happens there is that that guy will just pop up for a second and then instantly rag. But I think you have to get to them before he kicks it, because once he kicks it, like it's getting ready to ragdoll for them.
The White House is under attack.
Hey,
This is not
I'm
a
gonna
drill. Repeat, this is
toss one of them. Shoot that guy.
I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna.
I've got eyes on a division agent heading north toward the White House. Looks like they've cut down a group of hyenas and are headed
Yeah,
this way.
I usually,
If you can hear us on this frequency,
unless I'm in a
keep
hurry,
pushing forward and
do
blindside
go
these
through the White
bastards.
House. One exotic component for like 10 minutes or like 7-8 minutes of work. Also, well, it doesn't matter anymore because I usually dual box it anyway. In the past as well, just having all of the blueprints, so you could have the account share blueprints and stuff, and having all of the scopes and stuff is something that I would want to have if I'm doing like call for backup run. But I generally just don't do that unless it's not required. Come on, yeah, one more exotic component. This is never a bad idea. A house that is white. We shall call it the base of operations. Wait, not the White House? No. Oh, we're gonna see her disappear, I think.
Thanks for the help out there.
No. Let's go meet with the division coordinator. I'm sure he will turn out to be not evil at all.
By the way, Agent,
ever.
head downstairs and check in with the quartermaster. He can get you set up with some division tech. You're gonna need the edge.
Looks like you're ready to learn a new skill. What'll it be?
grab a turret. I always grab turret and drone as like my skills here.
Take care.
And here I usually wait till Manny starts
Computer
talking
settlement is off to
because
the east. You probably run into
that
some trouble
means
along
that.
the way.
Because sometimes you come
It's
here and
block
it'll
by
still
block,
pop up.
But I'm sure you'll be fine.
Anyway, we're gonna use our level 30 boost and just make a bitchin' beat. Just random kicks. Hey, Kyra. And now our save gets altered with a save of somebody else's that they prepared. That's why it gets stuck on this for so long. And yeah, once it is done, we shall skip the cutscene, right? Actually, yeah, we'll get a cutscene.
Agent,
We're not gonna watch
when
it
you got
there.
a minute, come and see me at the White House. I'm working on some new equipment and could use your help.
Get to pick our specialization weapon. I'm gonna grab a survivalist and I'll also put some points in it. And the reason I'm grabbing survivalist is most likely whoever else I'll run with. They'll have demo. They'll give the 5D talk to whoever. This way, when I'm running on the Eclipse, they will have the plus 10 damage to status affected enemies as well.
I'm all out of
And
stock.
account share blueprints
If
and
you need to
account share
craft something,
materials
I can
and
help you out.
why is this thing that
Bye.
does this gonna not have a backfire? And I got wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Because the backfire would totally be in here if I had one. Oh, level 40. Wait, what? Because I just never picked up backfire blueprint on the main character here. Yeah, with the account shared resources and thingies, we can go in here and get our partially this in, and yeah, we need some components. Let's go get some components. Do you open up all safe houses before you run? What do you mean? Oh, on the Wani side? Generally no. Usually because I'm usually doing it with like I'm dual boxing. You've seen me dual box it, right? And because of that, I'm like doesn't really matter. I usually just hit them before we go do the missions of them. You could jump around and get all of the safe houses done. But generally with those as well, you have like a moment of waiting, so if somebody needs like a bio break or something, those are like good moments to do them in. But generally because I dual box, I know like that I'll have access to them anyway.
Martial law has been enforced for your own benefit. Follow the rules and you'll have nothing to fear. Break from them.
Do we have a date whenever the new season starts? Expertise will go up. Unlikely the season will start right after this one, like they did with the last. Definitely the last season, or this season, basically, from last season to this season. I think actually even the season before that was the same, right? Like it just ended and then instantly it went to
Please
the new
familiarize
season.
yourselves with the guidelines.
Like no break weeks or something, which we've had in the past. Alright, I'll grab some of these resources of other sorts along the way.
I don't think
Priority
these guys are
item
bringing
detected.
pizzas.
Alright, we'll get all that.
Hostile broadcast picked up.
Yeah. Wait, how are we 26 short? I missed one of the ones here then. Yeah, that's fine then. We'll go and get the ones by Plaza anyway. Because we'll need more than we have here, but I missed one box somewhere. Because usually it's like less than 10 that you're over undering. Order? No. It's multiples. We'll just despawn them. Let's actually already grab a... Yes, I know how the skills work. Don't worry. I have a drone already as well. Although actually what I should be doing with this character... Yeah. Actually for the run itself I should totally do that. Because they'll be getting... While you're doing one runs and stuff, you're still getting proficiency towards whatever you're trying to get proficient. Meaning that I should actually just put 2 skills there. Also, I should just keep that exotic equipped, actually. Whatever exotic I get here, as long as it's not proficient already, as long as I don't like get something like Elmo or something that I already have proficient. Yeah, rugged gauntlets, that an apartment actually. Oh yeah, apartment I'm already proficiency that. But yeah, we'll run that apartment. We'll run the rugged gauntlets too, as I just usually whatever I get from this, I just run it for the fight here. You know, let's run an apartment. I don't use this thing much. Although actually I don't have extended. Oh well, we'll have we won't have extended max till we reach Haven. Because yeah, this character will be getting a bunch of XP actually. I should be thinking about these games. And hair splitter. Did I miss something here? I normally jump to safe houses and then make jumps to me. Then run when you just. I mean, everybody has their own way. As yeah, for instance, even as Toasty brought up, they had a clan leader that thought that you needed first to do one of the side missions first before everybody joined up together and stuff, which is also not true. But yeah, indeed, everybody has kind of their own way. Usually,
hope you're ready to go to New York.
No.
Hope you're ready to go to New York.
Usually the way I do it is, but I'm also of course dual boxing, so I'm kind of in control, and this account kind of needs to just jump around and just follow me. But I usually just go safe house, tombs, and then jump to the other the police station, from there to the safe house. But then actually we do take. So after stranded tanker, I do actually go and because usually I go in a circle like this, like going through Wall Street as the third mission and Pathway as the last. But then usually we go take this, get this safe house first, the church, just so that when we reach the pier, I jump over and already start running for Hugh Carey Tunnel while the others wait in the zone. Because you have to, for the side missions, you do have to be in the zone to get the you get the completion, regardless of where you are. But you don't get the XP unless you are in the zone.
Inside the building. Be careful.
So, and yeah, with the missions, you need to be inside of it to get the completion.
We've got to get up there.
But then at that point, I just give up the XP on like the main character and just run to Hugh Carey Tunnel. And then like once pier, like at the end of pier where you're kind of waiting for that, for the explosion or to trigger the explosion. In that time, I'll leave the alt there, the watch alt there, and then run with the character I'm using to boost to Hugh Carey. But also, yeah, you could, one thing you could do as well is just go and do all of the safe houses first. But I rather, personally, I just intersperse them through the run just because those are really downtime. They're like just kind of like having all of them all together kind of feels like a slow start to a run. Okay, there's no I do that there is a right and wrong likely there of actually doing it that way just so you get them out of the way and then you can, you know, just book it.
Area.
Fuck, this is bad. Isaac's readings are off the charts. Sweep the building and keep an eye out for survivors.
Same rat as you do.
We need to get down there.
Yeah, I mean, just putting at least Kajika as 3rd or 4th is never a bad idea. Just for the castle. Just so you have castle unlocked so you can just run from Hugh Carey.
With the survivors.
The Haven settlement is sending medics. Make sure the area is secure before they arrive.
Because actually in the past I used to do it. Because the thing is as well, some of them lead into others. And the reason I actually have this route is because from when you go from police station, actually in the past, when I would do like would call for backup runs, I would actually run to the extra side mission hearing and just run from the police station to there, get that, and then come back. Because sometimes there was like, you know, generally after a side mission or a main mission, people would the guardian or the shepherd would leave. So then in that time, like I would use that to maybe get the next one.
Agent, this is Lau. There's a surveillance system in the basement. We need to find out who was responsible for the attack. See if you can recover
this place can drop yells. Here is always a blue chest, but yeah, it can be yell as well. Yeah. Thinking there for a second, maybe just to record that. I've been thinking maybe doing things and stuffs different and just recording segments for it whenever
server detected.
I can have the time for it.
Downloading.
But for that, I still then need to kind of have a structure set up.
Entering contaminated area.
Maybe some notes
already
ready for what I want to put in there and then just record segments whenever.
We should have prepared for this.
Lau, the medics have arrived. They're extracting the survivors.
Meet me at the Haven settlement. I'll send you the coordinates. We have a lot to talk about.
I feel also, especially from Wall Street, when you exit Wall Street, you're actually pretty close to both the church and the drone thingy, the initial one for Kajika.
The survivors have been extracted. City Hall is clear. Let's regroup in the park and go to Haven.
I was like, actually, why am I not equipping stuff? Two ARs there. Yeah, let's take that. Well, let's swap these. Too bad this thing is already proficient. But, yeah, we're gonna just keep the ruggeds. And yeah, I'm gonna actually run onto that that blue chest.
We got incoming. I need you up here.
Exiting contaminated area.
Yeah, you can't even. I don't think I've ever gotten a blue.
Nice to see you in one piece. Agent Lau sent us Haven's coordinates.
Blue.
Let's go.
Knee pad. That was. Oh well. Oh, actually, that's because you get a green one, right? You don't get a blue one. It's likely the reason. I don't think there is green. All pieces. I don't think. Because yeah, the knee pad outside is always green, and then the chest inside is blue, and then the glove is also blue or green. Colors. Because yeah, there's a green glove. Because yeah, you can definitely get a green YAL glove. Just looking through the...
It's strange being here.
It's like the
Where it all
bullet
started.
It's extraction.
I guess you build up a picture in your mind. You assume it had to be a perfect storm for everything to go so wrong. But the more you look at it, the more you realize this could have happened anywhere. Amherst just chose New York.
Isn't the Bullet King +5 crit chance and then some stability thing and then the infinite, like the bag of holding kind of thing? It shouldn't be because I took the stats off of build for all of the exotics. I didn't like calculate it or anything. I just took it from the build. But I'll be willing to look at that.
Come on, we've got to keep moving.
I heard some pretty messed up things about the cleaners back in DC. They seem to think the only way to save this city is to burn everything that could be contaminated. It's hard to believe they were regular people before the outbreak.
Get to Haven as soon as you can. Just don't expect a warm welcome.
But yeah, definitely.
Paul Rhodes isn't happy to see me.
Pointing it out. I got a stoner there, and it always comes with its suppressor, and its suppressor is exotic colored always, which is like odd. It's because it's a fixed suppressor.
Get back!
We're here to speak with Rhodes.
You're not welcome here. We've taken in enough agents. It never ends well for us.
Yep, it never ends well for you.
Get back!
Let him in. Rhodes wants to hear what they have to say.
Yep. Hear that, Kelso? Don't go rogue. You'll break their hearts. They've let you in to their house.
Welcome to Haven. This settlement was founded a few months back by some ex-JTF and civilian volunteers. They're calling themselves the Peacekeepers. It's the safest place in Lower Manhattan.
Thanks for the kind words.
Security, food, supplies, you name it.
Glad you like them.
The fact that they're still going
I was like
and haven't
making
been
them
run
too.
over by the Rikers
But yeah,
or the
I need to work on the next
impressive.
one. I was kind of thinking of doing that today, but
They're not very
leave it
fond
for
of the
today.
division, which is why we need to convince them to help us while we go after Keener. Come see me in Rhodes' office. He's not my biggest fan. Too much history there.
But yeah, I want to get back into making a few
stay.
in-depth guides as well, just the written guides, and then following that up with their videos with them. Yes, I know. Go away. New leads. Yes. Bye. Oh, I will unlock this. Just have the
Don't worry
vendor.
about Rhodes.
Some things as well. They oftentimes have purple gear here. Sometimes that's handy as well if you're actually going for things. And of course, yeah. What we definitely need to do is, you know, pet the animals. Some animator took the time to make this animation. Might as well, you know. Also, that is the first time I think I've pet him with the rugged gauntlets on. I hope they weren't too rugged for our best boy. I know what I generally do here is I make craft the weapon mods that I want to have in general. Because at this point they don't take any credits. At level 30 you need credits for them, so you don't have that. Yeah, just those two scopes and then a bunch of these mags. Is it that one? That one? That one? Not that one. And this is mostly if I mean, in the end I just generally never use these anymore, but if I were to do the run kind of with call for backups, it's nice to have just all the upgrades and stuff. But generally now, this account will be completely AFK at the times of the run. Because the only annoying thing is if you take stuff out of the stash and you don't have the right attachments for it, what will happen is that it will unequip those, and even when you put them back, it doesn't automatically put them back on or something for the other characters. So that's really the only place that would matter, and it's not something I will actually do with them, because even at level 40, I'm not gonna gear them up. Yeah, we're gonna jump to the bottom here and get these exclamation points out of here, so I feel better about that. And yeah, this character is now ready for a run, although actually what we'll do is sell all of these, have them have a little bit of currency.
That was a great trade.
Sound, thank you.
I don't think I could store anymore.
So this one's at the ready. Let's actually log out and see how much time that took us. I know I'm wrong. No, okay. Oh, was it the correct? But yeah, that does the Bullet King, like. I was kind of second guessing myself there, but because I think it has 5 crit chance, and then you can put crit chance third, and then like that's the way I've set it up there. And then oh yeah. So yeah, it does stability, and then there's Mag of Holding, which is, you know, a play of words on Bag of Holding, which kind of yeah, makes sense for the thing. Oh, actually, yeah, that's I was curious. Just want to see what the total time was there to get to that point of that character exists. Although we didn't really go like fast or anything. But yeah, that was like 27 minutes to get to that point, so that's not too bad. And hey there, DXT. And I'm doing well. Hope everybody's doing well out there as well on this fine Saturday. After a few sunny days over here, we're getting mostly rain. Although, well, it kind of started Thursday already. But yesterday was kind of nice, except no, actually it rained in the night, and then today is kind of like cloudy and rainy. But summer's kind of coming this way. Now comes the question. So yeah, I've set up this character already. Well, actually, we've oh no, this is Demolisher. So yeah, this one's for proficiency. This one's for proficiency.
You have received an invite to a raid group.
Who looks at this? Is it? No, it's an actual raid group. Who inspects this and sees a person running Devil's Due and that thing's annoying. Ferocious Calm. I was about to say something like Calm Furiously or something. And goes like, yeah, you know what? I want them in my raid group. Yeah. If you want me, I don't want you guys. Yeah. But yeah, we're running these for proficiency. This one's almost done. This one's kind of getting there. I've put most of the items for proficiency in here already. Like that one. Actually, let's put crit damage here. Would I ever want to run this full red? No, so let's just put the... I mean, if I make the core red, we're stuck with health, so screw that. Let's instead have that already. I also have a Hollow Man. So once this is done, because I think this is like the last chests... Oh no, I have Hunter Killer still as well. Just gonna make this a chance already, because... I'm gonna run it. I'm okay with that blue core there as long as it's crit chance, crit damage. Yeah, you know what? Let's start off with just jumping into a few random missions, heroic ones. It'll likely put me in a few invaded ones. And we'll go through that and we'll do a few countdowns as well or something. Just basically playing the damn game and trying to get our proficiency a little bit higher.
This is a chance to wipe out the hyena leadership in one decisive blow.
Or directives.
Get in there and hunt them down. Every last one of them.
Already hear a suppressed sniper. I'm curious. Heesh. Wait, why? Why two-piece Walker Harris? I mean, he's running Pesty. Damage to armor Pesty. In the year of our Lord 2024. When crit chance Pesties can, like, be amazing. Although just a high-end Pesty build is already like, what are you doing? Yeah, the rest is fine. Okay, for once, I'm the lowest SHD. I'm surprised people running Determined in like random matchmaking.
Critical.
Disorient.
Agent out of action.
I'm gonna make some space here so they can get me if they so please, but I'm gonna guess not. I don't know. Good. Although not from the cover as expected. Yeah, I need to watch out for the disorient rounds. Because they suck. I might leave this. Yeah, let's leave this.
You have
Just running around with it. Like, generally that's what happens around people that when they run Determined. Just don't run Determined in random matchmaking. I'm not there to stat bad for you. Not unless I know you. Let's go get this names group. As yeah, generally there's always a name group here.
portable device detected.
Oh, okay. Portable device. Because I don't think I'm done with all these cards yet. Oh, you can't collect them while in combat? I actually didn't know that. You just generally don't come up to
I messed up the uniform, agent! Whoa, they've got my range!
And yeah, I did need that. Collectible subset complete, so that's all of the outcasts. I think earlier yesterday or something.
Probably came when we took back the UN. That's when everything changed. We took down Charlie Bliss and his command structure and cut the last man battalion off at the
Do you have any
knees.
question
But
marks?
at the same time, that's when Keener really went in the wind with Chernenko. It was the moment when we all took a deep breath and asked ourselves the question, what happens next?
Division 2 happens next. Let's go back into her.
You have received an invite to another agent.
Exocomponents. Don't we all? Don't we all? Oh, nope.
You have left the
Not with randoms. It's one of the few missions where you don't really need your team members to get the kill. What you do need though is what, like, especially if not everybody's in on just kill mode when Keener jumps down. If he gets his hack off and if people have bad skills at that point, makes for
detected.
Another
agent has been
very
promoted to group leader.
big annoyances.
Reinforcements are on their way.
These guys are a lot deeper in. You know what? Fuck it.
Agent down.
I'm not in here for completions and stuff anyway. My goal is just kills, and I can get some. Oh well, any kills, because it doesn't even need to be my kills. That's proficiency is group wide. Oh, nah. Let's leave, because these guys are just fighting here. That is at least the second wave that is spawning there, because that chopper doesn't come until like way later. They haven't even shot the back, so let's just not do Liberty with randoms. Because even yesterday I just chose to solo it on hard. It's much easier. Much more consistent mission.
You're gonna need to get the access codes to the vault to recover the item.
Gonna go get this crate over here.
Our hyena insider says whoever's posted in the old CEO's office
doesn't rush in solo.
That should give you access to the vault.
Another agent has joined your group.
Oh, it's boss. Okay. Yeah. That's why matchmaking ended there. Ongoing directive. Not expecting
serious trauma detected.
Not expecting my change. Oh, hi. I'm surprised I survived that.
Checking for the key card.
Oh, it is Saturday, isn't it?
Looks like that key card is the one we were looking for.
Because yeah, I think we're getting weekend matchmaking in full effect. This boss fight, screw it. Let's go do countdowns. Let's go do countdowns. Like, what we're getting here is, because also that guy is likely not to know how to.
Hostile broadcast detected.
How to restart matchmaker, because matchmaker ended there because of the boss fight, which is fine because it was also like level 80, but also I'm also like running subpar stuff, so let's just go to countdowns.
Invite to another agent's group received. You have joined a group.
I don't know, it's kind of interesting. So this build, I don't know, was kind of okay. Don't know what you're running. And Hater Country Boy.
Communication relay offline.
Great the name. Anyway, let's just go do some countdowns as we haven't had much luck there. I like random matchmaking a lot, but maybe not on the weekends. Maybe not in 2024.
If they control the power, they control this.
Although, well, generally, if I'm like running Eclipse or like running, I don't want to.
We need to shut down the broken transformers and restore the power grid.
Random stuff, basically, or proficiency. So.
System malfunctioning.
Because if I'm gonna swap to an actual striker, full striker, and just go on full carry mode, then I'm not doing my objective, which is to get proficiency. So I might rather just leave them to it and just they'll get other people and.
System restored.
And just get my goals done. Because I gotta swap to Eclipse. I could like carry that team. Even swap to full striker and carry that team. Actually, I'm gonna leave those buttons to this, even though I still don't have it yet.
System disrupted.
Sorry, no. I even gave people a little bit of ferocious calm of Overwatch.
System back online.
Containment and coolant. I want to see what was this one actually. This is crit chance, right? Yeah. Crit chance. How are you? I am good. How are you? Yeah, I'm doing good. Just grinding at some proficiencies on third account. I feel that's kind of the last thing I want to do on this account for this, definitely this season. Maybe I'll revisit them on next season, but I'm gonna kind of park this account. But way too many times and still haven't done. Just because 3 accounts is a bit much. For sometimes. Although, I do enjoy the game and it's just more of the game, so that there is that. I haven't countdowned apparently in a while, as I'm like not instantly going for the chests, which is the thing that, you know, I would normally do. Okay, that is an Eclipse. At the very least, they have creeping, whatever that foam came from. So likely an Eclipse, one would think. I have no idea what my target is set to. We should actually check for a second. I should set it to LMGs because I'm missing a bunch of names. Pretty simple to get LMGs. Just to increase my chances of getting that done. I'm set to striker, I think.
High value target.
Actually, I was looking for something in striker, wasn't I?
High risk target approaching.
Oh yeah, it was one of the...
Immediate medical assistance needed.
What, flame rounds? You're a true son. What do you have for flame rounds? Bleed I can deal with. Flame.
Area secure.
I get the feeling everybody's running shitty builds. I think I was looking for a mask with high crits. I think this... Oh, but in the end I went with that one, right? You know what? I'll catch up to them. I just want to quickly check because this is basically good enough, right? Yeah. Let's change it to LMGs. Because I need some LMG parts as well.
Shade tech detected.
Oh, there's some drops still in there, but that's fine. You got 3T. Yeah. Although I quite enjoyed this account as well, just getting to
Hostile striker drone detected.
a decent SHD level.
Hostile sniper turret detected.
That initial part is a lot of fun. Just kinda
10 minutes to lockdown. Evacuate the facility.
not having access to all the things I would normally have access to. But also this one was always intended as just at some point I'll just park it And just revisit it here and there. Whole shield wall.
Area secure.
Agent, you should be able to access the turbine now.
And it is a decent amount of kills, but actually, I mean, it's a lot of elite kills and stuff as well that helps. And the extract, well. There's also a lot of downtime in Countdown. Because I would think actually it's something, yeah, like the capital cheese is like one of the best ones, honestly, if you're gonna farm proficiency, but on the other hand as well, that kind of needs a group and stuff. There's one thing I should do maybe is on one item or something, have a check of how much I'm getting on a run.
Agent, you've reached
looked
the
at that
turbine.
definitely like
I need you to fix the power
back when I
grid.
did proficient, but I don't remember.
You're
Those
in.
kinds of
We need to
values.
switch the power over to the new grid.
That's our main already.
Warning. Fault detected with transformers. Safety protocols activated.
You're gonna need to expose the transformers and remove any busted
Grab
fuses.
this thing.
Redirect excessive power to stabilize power.
It's by the stairs now.
What the hell was that? I think the floor is electrified. Watch your step, Agent.
And she would know everything about electrified things, of
Target
course.
detected.
I'm gonna get zapped here, I think. Just barely. that was one hell of an animation. You know what? I have this thing, might as well. Right, it's about as effective as one piece spellstone. Actually, it's more effective. I'm curious what my teammates are like. Stuff just isn't dying, and that kind of makes sense. Looking at that and that. Although I mean, I'm just as much to blame as everybody else.
Looks good.
Oh, we have two
Now
eclipses.
you just need to switch over to
And
the
I
new
didn't
grid.
notice.
This may take a while.
That's horror. That was horrendous. So is that. Although that guy's 128. This guy's 5k. Why are you running? Aw. Hoping you reach up here. Didn't. Spread that eclipse family.
Stable.
Great work, Agent. The power plant is stable. Now get the hell
Actually,
out
I
of there.
can loot and run.
When you're ready, send up a flare so Torres can pick you up.
This character has backpack space, which is not something I regularly have. Let's recycle that drone. Yoink and go. Okay, it's the western. Oh no, it's the eastern. Eastern. Hoping these guys wait for other people. Guys, yeah, I'm not gonna go now.
Heavily armed hostiles detected.
There's 4 of us here, 5th one's coming. Oh, that guy's also running a fire eclipse. Not gonna work against, for instance, hunters. Barely works against the general guy. Like also double fire, which is like, what are you doing? Especially in a fight where
System curtailed.
Stuff like blind or something could be super useful. Jammer. A bunch of those kinds of stuff. Let's prevent that one from reaching someone.
System reactivated.
They can hack fireflies, but
serious trauma detected.
Hard.
System malfunctioning.
Really?
Agent down.
How much you can cover? I mean, you can shoot through that gap apparently, but
When you're ready, send up a flare so Torres can pick you up.
I'm expecting an instant flare as well.
System restored.
On the weekend, so I should watch out. They are spawning behind as well. Okay, that guy needs to go. I have 2 eclipses, and these guys are not CC. That's it coming down. Oh, they're also mostly dead. So it's fine. Surprising, not instant flare. No. I just stand in here just in case.
Helo inbound to your location. Hold tight.
Annoyingly, just a little bit too early. We're gonna use 5 more seconds on the next chopper. Although, well, I'm the final chopper. Although, actually, no.
Let's get you home.
Would have been too late anyway. Grab and go.
Keep working together like that, and
Weekend Matchmaker is a real
this
thing.
winter.
And it is very much a dangerous thing. I mean, that's like Weekend Matchmaker was already like in every game forever. I remember that being a term we used even back in like Modern Warfare 4 days, like the original one, not the remakes. Of just, you know. Let's go farming some kills, some KD ratio, because it's the Weekend Matchmaker. You're gonna donate that Carnage. So Carnage is one of the ones I need to get a few of. See if anything else is keepable here. Oh, this one's already. That should be favorited. Because that's already in a loadout. So, got a few to donate.
Agent, good to be seeing you.
Do we have an easy item here to keep track of? Yeah, let's do this one. So this is so I should just let's just put it in here. So this is 9 and then 14, because I don't think we're gonna proficiency this one in one run. 9, 8, 2. Now we'll see what this ends up as when we come back out again. Just to kind of see how fast we're...
You have received an invite to another agent's group. You are now
leveling up items.
Would all off-duty guards return to the perimeter at once? I repeat, all off-duty guards must...
Lots of rushers in there. Oh yeah, just generally, you know, a lot of the thing is as well, you know, people get to play it the way you want to. You just have to also. It's kind of like the freedom of speech kind of thing of just like, you know, you get to play what you want to, but also people can also choose not to play what you. And yeah, you have a lot of people that just, you know, aren't that into
communication relay offline.
Division or just generally
Cleaners have infiltrated the power plant.
On the weekend.
They triggered a lockdown.
They saw a cool build on a YouTube vid.
They
copied it and they're like, "Yay! I've got something now."
We need to shut down the broken transformers and restore the power
like
grid.
they think they've put something good together.
System curtailed. Reactor unstable. Emergency lockdown protocols activated. 15 minutes lockdown.
There's also, you know, it's fair if they want to play the game that way, but there's also the option of other people to not choose to play with them. Because somebody was asking yesterday, what is the benefit of a clan? That's also one. You can kind of hopefully get together with like-minded people and not have to suffer the randomness of random matchmaking. Although, as well, you get plenty of good, like, we've been in plenty of teams where it actually goes super smooth, even with sometimes suboptimal builds, because also build isn't everything in the end. The player needs to also extract a decent amount out of the build, but you can never exceed your build. It's kind of, you know, you can't do more DPS than your build allows you to do. So if you can extract a lot out of, you know, when you're running a bad striker setup, you'll extract even more when you're running a better one. How's it there? I'm just... does it matter? Nah, it doesn't matter.
The target should be nearby.
Okay, so we're gonna go do this one and then go do containment and then go do main. I just now noticed one of my teammates is literally called team_mate_XXX. That teammate is not just a teammate, he's the teammate. So yeah. Right one. Lose weight with iOS? With what? ITS? Oh. I'm gonna guess that's the thing reference South Park reference. Oh yeah, you should watch ad. Trying to bypass the word filters like that just because that's not.
Hostile detected.
Which doesn't take kindly to me. Or actually that was on YouTube, but neither does YouTube.
Neutralized. Incoming. High risk hostile.
Anyway, running around with this, but although actually I should be in cover, so to actually yeah, let's play this build as it is intended.
Area secure.
As much as this build is intended, which is to actually be in cover, give everybody Overwatch perfectly. Wait, did they get the box, or is the box under there? Must have got. I was on all the locations of it. So. Yeah. Let's go back to containment. I can imagine. Wait, what is... Why are they going... As is, I tapped out their mainest turbine. Why go lab? Why are they going across the map? I mean, they're all just falling. Likely some idiot. Well, let me catch up on chat. I might be playing sometimes just kind of messy. Yeah, I mean, people get to play the way that they want. I'm being a dick here. So. But also, you have always the option of just leaving. That's usually what I do. It's just like, this isn't gonna work.
10 minutes to lock down.
I'll just
Evacuate the facility.
I'll just go not be here.
Redirect excessive power to stabilize power distribution.
Yeah, and they never do it to agent because I wanted to try and get the reverse, but they only do solo. Well, I mean, the last sentence basically. Yeah, as I said, like if they're not doing the thing that you're wanting out of a thing, then just don't do what I'm doing here, which is just to be a dick. Just leave. There's plenty of active clans. If you're looking for an active clan, depending on what system you're on, you can either, if you're on PC, especially the Division Discord, the official one, has a, well, basically all of them, like even the red one has like clan recruitment thing.
Area secure.
Where,
Agent, you should be able to access the turbine now.
Let's turn around and go that way now. I'm just gonna keep walking. And yeah, actually, it's Lamb Days as well. And actually, yeah, the reason I said for PC on there is a Discord or there's a Reddit. There's a LFG Reddit. I feel there's a bunch more like Xbox and PlayStation clans on that than like because Reddit, of course, or Discord being, although now available on other things, it is mainly a PC.
Agent, you've reached the turbine. I need you to fix the power grid.
And yeah, for instance, yeah, GC Rock.
You're in. We need to switch the power over to the new grid.
Try the LFG, but also yeah, the for instance, yeah, GC Rock on Xbox. I don't ever remember who's on what console. Because Huge is on Little Huge, but he's on PlayStation, right? Yeah, he's on PlayStation because he was having the PlayStation issues.
Power surge imminent. Follow emergency
But yeah, there's also
to protect against
places like that.
accidental electrocution.
What the hell was that? I think the floor is electrified.
Okay, that was
your
close
step,
range
agent.
buff exactly. So
Redirect
nothing
excessive
matters here.
power to
I don't need to
stabilize
be
power
there.
distribution.
I'm just gonna. Actually, you know what? Let's go get it here. I've missed already one crate because of a horrendous team. But it's not missed team.
Incoming. High risk hostile.
Let's go check the crate locations. Although actually I'm thinking that maybe I don't know. It's like maybe I would have been out of range just because of my unwillingness to be a team player. Yeah, sometimes it feels good to be petty.
Incoming. High risk hostile.
I know, that's close range buff. These guys have it. Third, you stop coming around.
You're good to go. Just need to switch over to the new grid. This may take a while.
Although what I will say is, I did get the objectives done. There's at least somebody kind of paying attention on the team. Just not to where they were going.
Power grid stable. Evacuate the facility. 5 minutes to lockdown.
Electrical grid in.
Nice. The plant's secure. Now let's get you out of there. Move
Oh,
to the
that was the
extraction
last
point.
time.
Shoot off
go
the
get
flares
our
so Torres
thing.
knows you're ready to go.
What's that? Eastern again. What is this one? Good PP. Excellent PP. Version and PS. Yeah. Although it mainly runs on PlayStation, right? Or am I
Agent, stay
misremembering?
frosty. Hunters
But yeah, there's a
incoming.
bunch of like those. And yeah, GC Rock with Second Wave. Oh, DJ Tickle, of course, but I don't actually know also much. But yeah, you can look around. There's a bunch of like those kind of communities of people that
An agent has disconnected.
help people run runs. Yes.
Another agent is now group leader.
Oh, yeah, we got one crash there. See up there. And it's annoying to be a striker build without
Kilo is ready when
something
you
to
are.
stack up.
Shoot a flare
And
to signal Torres.
also, the main weapon is pretty low RPM. All of those things don't help much. Spotting drone got
Hostile drone detected.
hacked there, but that at least doesn't do anything really. And yeah, the standard of a bad build or a bad score is nobody turning around to kill these guys. Although we have close range. Okay, it's solid. And a close range buff makes all the difference. So, man, who are these teams? What are these people? I mean, they don't know what a close range buff is, but none of those people were in range of a close range of the close range buffs. Wait, was I full or did I just not see this? So I just didn't see that. Because it's 15 meters, pretty certain. Like, those guys are maybe in 50 meters for the people on that end, but definitely not on this end. I guess somebody's gonna call it in. I want to be over here. So.
Torres sees you. Helo inbound.
Oh, this one. Okay. Let me just trying out all the combinations I see. All the things you can do with a DP. We're not gonna get one more, so I'll just. Also, I should check if my. Yeah, which specializations are maxed out actually was.
You kept the lights on.
I'm not sure all of them are. I mean, most of them aren't. I think survivalist definitely will be as I run that as Eclipse a lot.
Safe area entered.
Oh, this one's almost done. No, sharpshooter is done because of hot shot. Should run demo apparently. You know what, that'll get done because yeah, that. And yeah, actually, what did we get on the chest? So yeah, we went from 14K 982, so kind of almost 15K. So actually, let's actually do the maths there. Although let's just use this for that. 48400 minus 1498. So we got 33K. So basically a third of a level each run. That's gonna be pretty slow, but we knew that already going in. It's been a while, but also yeah, I've done that grind. We've been here before. I know we need to donate that mechanical. Anything usable in here? So I actually need an RPK, preferably with fast hands that I can crit chance or rate of fire as I need to. Also, I should check if that that SR1 is better than my other one because
that was a good deal.
Currently have a DTH one, I think even. Yeah. But yeah, it is at least like max roll, so hang on to that. See if any of these are done. So yeah, I'm gonna get Ferocious Calm done on this run. I mean, not particularly. Or I need to go with an SMG. Because that's also an option. But yeah, I don't want to go with an SMG though. The reason I'm sticking with the RPK is actually because I can 15 crit chance at here, get another 9.5 here. Getting up to 24.5. Because I want to keep the exotic slot for here, so I can't go Elmo. Just to get the chance up. Also, I don't want to be in SMG range the whole time, so... let's not...
Thanks for your business.
And yeah, a few parts to donate, so at least we got that again. And on to the next one. Oh, yeah, it's gonna grab demo.
Invite to another agent's group. Receive.
I'll make sure that demo actually has LMGs, which it doesn't.
You have joined a group.
That'll be fine. And it's always, yeah, that's one of the annoying things. Like, as a quality of life thing, they should just change that to just be all of the weapon types and just make it 45 points to just get every weapon type plus 15. And while we're waiting, a normal striker and that. Non-normal, but on Palisade Striker, it's PFE Striker, and a loading screen. Yeah.
Communication relay offline.
Yeah, so just proficiencying up a little bit.
The True Sons have triggered
Getting
a
some
lockdown at the plant.
proficiencies in.
They've been
It's one of
taking over
my final goals
infrastructure
with this
to lend
again.
legitimacy
So
to their cause.
let's put some
If they
time
control the
towards
power,
that.
they control this region. We need to get control of
I have
the
a
experimental reactor.
The goal is basically to go in order of getting the last few LZ items done. There's a few LZ names that still
Reactor unstable.
need to be
Emergency
done.
lockdown protocols activated. 15 minutes.
And meanwhile, as well, getting, which will be helped by just doing countdowns, because just the random drops at the end from the hunters, they're not targeted, but then yeah, also in the meantime, some random names as well. As for instance, I need some LMGs names. That's why I'm set to LMGs now. Yeah, get all the LZ names done. Working towards all of the named items, getting all of them done. I'm basically done almost with weapons, and then a few more gears as well. And then it becomes exotic time, which is like the slow one. Although the smarter thing to do is actually put exotic and like an exotic and a named, and that's what I'm also going to do.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Run. But currently I'm running the pistol exotic, and I just want to get this last chest done. Then likely I'll just put in a target rate, get that done, get a collector and get that done. Just move down the chests. Because the backpacks I have mostly done. Containment.
System reactivated.
I actually haven't played Countdown in a while, turns out. Don't mind it as a game mode. As long as it's not just
breach initiated.
The full grind on it. Because I feel what a lot of people have done to themselves, and kind of why they're don't want to jump back in anymore to countdowns or any like basically most of the game modes. So that they burn themselves out a little bit too much on it. But as a just like, hey, here is something else. Never mind Descent. Or well, also not Descent. But yeah, Countdown. Yeah, the reason I Descent on mine because as the next sentence was gonna be. Because also stuff like Descent, stuff like Summit. They're just enough different. Oh well, Descent especially is a lot different. Countdown, Summit,
data transfer halted.
Those kind of stuffs. It's just enough different to have a little bit of variation. That's sometimes all you need. It's just if he had gotten his heal off, that would have been a little bit embarrassing, actually. That's actually the word for it.
Area secure.
And on to reactor. As I'm feeling the sleep a little. Why am I doing challenging and not heroic countdown? Because first of all, going into random heroics. Heroic countdown kind of does require at least 3 or 4 people of the team to kind of know what they're doing and be running okayish builds for it. Challenging, not so much. Challenging, like 2 people can carry an entire team. And it's just, you need basically 3 red builds worth of damage out of 8 people, which is like easy to do. Secondly, challenging is actually faster for the thing that I'm trying to do, which is just to proficiency. It doesn't spawn more enemies on heroic. Proficiency is only based on kill XP. So it doesn't matter if you're killing them on heroic or on challenging. And generally people just run, and also I'm running, for instance, a hideous build at the moment, which is not recommended. So I'm running a Devil's Due and a Ferocious Calm, just for proficiency's sake. So, for general cases, actually, you should be in challenging. If you're just farming gear and starting out heroic, I generally don't even go into heroic unless I'm going in with like 2 or 3 people from stream. Generally, that's how it ends. We're like 3 or 4 people. Because while you might get a few good teams, just one bad team will actually erase your progress or like the amount of difference in resources. You kind of, heroic is only worth it if you're kind of guaranteed to get done through it without wiping, which is not going to be the case with just random teams, especially on the like I would be much more okay at like late hours where it's much more likely to be, you know, people that are kind of a little bit more diehard about gaming. Hardcore people. Well, that's not the case. But you know, there is also a bunch of people that, I mean, that's fine for them as well. I'm happy to have them, but that are not that into gaming, but they just play a little bit here and there. But yeah, when you're trying to get some shit done, it sometimes get in the way.
Agent, you should be able to access the lab.
Onto the lab for once. Because kind of how you have to see challenging countdown is right below heroic normal stuffs, and heroic countdown is somewhere between like heroic and legendary in the damage that you need. Meaning that it's not for everyone. They can't get the right knee pads. If you're farming for
Agent,
gear
you've reached the
generally as well,
lab.
it's just
I need
better
you to
off. You're
stabilize the
better off
reactor.
in challenging, just because you'll get more completions and more endings. Because that end part is very good for farming.
You're in. Now, just need to find and destroy those fuel
Although,
cells.
yeah, if you're getting your completions in, that if it's working out, it's working out. But yeah, I definitely, for instance, as well, I wouldn't go into heroic with the build that I have on that. Not without, not unless we're with a bunch of like people from stream or something where it's just like it'll be fine. Because yeah, I'm not adding much to this team damage-wise. I mean, it's not horrendous. Actually, that's still better than a lot of the builds that are likely going to be here, especially.
Magnetic containment failure.
There was a ninja bike with like,
EMP discharge.
strikers and like
Nice work on the
Hunter's
valves.
Fury was one.
Now, I need you to expose
This will still
the
do more than
reactor's
that.
core.
But the thing is, of course, stuff like a coyote and a Cheska chest and stuff like that, that's all efficient.
You should be fine.
System malfunctioning. High risk target detected. System restored.
Okay. Oh, the high-end one, yeah. It does run indeed on that one. Although if you want to try the build style out, there's also the striker one. Which, I mean, I wouldn't say per se is all out better, because yeah, the high-end ones can heal pretty well and do unstacked damage, but yeah, then you wouldn't need the Brazos pieces. Although then you need striker pieces with crit damage, especially. With crit chance crit damage. Which are actually easier to get, so you can. But yeah, it can be one of those pieces that can take a while.
5 minutes to lock down.
It's
Containment field failure. EMP discharge required.
it's still a unicorn because it's blue core, so yeah, getting repair skill plus crit chance or crit damage. I think it's crit damage right on there. Isn't too hard. Although of course you can also have it be crit chance. Flip one of the mods on it, so yeah, I'll at least have two options.
System curtailed. High-risk target approaching. System reactivated.
300 pieces. That's quite unlucky. Also with that build, it could technically also be the mask if you, for instance, have a mask you can flip with. Like swap the positions of them.
Experimental
I'm gonna guess that. You haven't gotten that one either. Because yeah, it could basically be any slot except for the holster. Yeah, that's the Picaros. Well, is it the Picaros on that?
Good work,
Some
Agent.
loadouts
You
I
saved the
don't.
plant. Move to extraction point.
Exactly. Actually, yeah, the Picaros was,
Helo is ready
and then
when
yeah,
you
the
are.
glove is
Shoot a
of course
flare to signal
PTSD,
towards.
so. But yeah, you're very unlikely to get a chest or a backpack, so. There is that. But also if you have one stat wrong, because you could give up one repair skill or something if you have a crit chance, crit damage. Like if giving up one repair skill isn't the end of the world. Also, you don't even per se need to... Oh, I forgot the main chest. I'm talking. It's fine though. I did it because I didn't want to crash. That's what I'll say. But yeah, I should have gone and get in the main chest. And I'll wait for everybody to kind of gather up. No, they don't want it. Because you can even get the exact same stats even if you want to like have the exact same stats of if it is crit chance, crit damage, having that, and then and putting, you know, whatever like the mod repair skill there. Like the position of those kind of things doesn't matter at all.
System curtailed.
Get on that helo. We've got hunters incoming.
Especially with builds like those, you can kind of personalize them, have maybe more crit damage, or even more repair if you want to.
System back online. System malfunctioning.
I'm gonna take the inner rat here.
System reactivated.
He did not like that.
When you're ready, send up a flare so Torres can pick you up.
This thing is so weak.
Hey, going out.
Because we're not even giving up our backpack talent for a different damage talent or something. How did that guy get all the way over there? But it is good for my proficiency in. Yeah, this thing is basically proficient. There it goes. No, it's not basically, it is actually. Okay, I'm full. Did I forget to deconstruct after the last one? Let's deconstruct these, just have some slots, just in case something that I actually want drops. So many shots there to just break that back. that was a lot.
Ready for extraction.
Yeah, sometimes exotics are bitches. And sometimes you get them on the first roll. It's almost as if it's all random. Yeah, getting it with D-Tag. That's a dream, right? Just getting it right away with the right stamp. And indeed, if nothing else, you'll have gotten a ton of currency. Because that's the nice thing as well with Countdown. On top of everything, you get the currency, so you can get named caches, get exotic caches, whatever
Glad to see you.
Whatever you need. Oh, even sometimes getting a DZ item out of there for proficiency. Bunch of bad max stats. I guess I didn't deconstruct after the last one. That's why we let's donate first. Deconstruct second. I'm also surprised I haven't gotten an exotic at all yet. Well, actually, well, challenging countdown. One of the nice things about heroic countdown is the exotic drop rate is noticeably higher. Yeah, actually no, we don't need this thing anymore. You are dead to me. Although you're not that dead to me. I'll put you in this thing. And then yeah, I'm gonna run Hunter Killer with a blue core. Actually, with this, I should totally, yeah. Should I put this in Hunter's Fury, maybe? Nah, let's just keep Striker. But what I will do is actually run a SMG. Yeah, we'll leave that in there. Let's go Matador because I need to do Matador anyway, so that at least fits with this. And then is there any SMG I can actually need to proficiency up that isn't also an exotic? We need 2 more safety distances, but we'll just donate those. Those will drop. No. Actually, how much crit chance do we have? Oh, we're giving up the Cheska as well. We need as much crit chance as we can get, so let's just go with Grudge isn't a bad idea, but I don't have a Banshee. Or is that in her inventory? I do in fact not have a Banshee. Just a good Banshee. Slayer is done. Is O'Carroll done actually? No, so this should be in my inventory as well. Although O'Carroll I can just run as a secondary for anything. Let's have that in our inventory. Just you know that I'd rather have dog. Set up this AUG to be she doesn't have any of the skins for it. Let's actually save this loadout because yeah, that item is done. What now? Wait, I'm 58 with this thing? Wait, where's data? Can't click in there apparently. You know what? Then I'll take out. Yeah, nah, screw this then. I'm at 58 because yeah, I don't want to be that high anyway. We're going into countdown, so let's grab MB7. I was like, I guess I just did the head counts. And actually, MB7 is also 3 months. Whatever. It doesn't have the. We can go with a 2 mod weapon. That's the thing I'm thinking. But actually, yeah, we have P90 there. That's the one. That's fine. Whatever. Let's just go. It's not as if I've been running optimal builds up to this point. It's not like this one's gonna really change anything.
You have received an invite to another agent's group.
Can be paired with Hunter's Fury for heroic content. I mean, yes, you shouldn't, but Hunter's Fury is especially
now in your group.
An SMG and shotgun set. There's much better things to do with a Eagle Bearer, like putting it in Striker.
Another agent has joined your group.
That does make sense as well. Just gonna wait for this one to go green. Go green. Hello. Sorry. Right. Good thing we waited there. I'm just gonna start it.
Another agent is now in your group.
Off we go. Let's see what this one guy is. No. Didn't even see what one guy was. Because you have to. Well, that is the case. You do have to be close, you prefer to be close to headshot. That's not the only thing that Hunter's Fury does, basically. Because yeah, you'll be much better off just with Striker.
Have taken over the power
with the weapon
plant,
handling on top
lockdown
as well.
Procedures.
Because that helps out a lot.
Last thing we need is an RC bomb in a nuclear reactor.
Oh, even Heartbreaker, for instance.
We need to remove the virus from
Both
the
of them having
servers
weapon
and
handling
restore
helps a
comms.
lot with the Eagle Bearer. Eagle Bearer's like biggest weakness is actually like that it's based on the P416 and kind of jumpy.
System disrupted. Reactor unstable. Emergency lockdown protocol.
Because giving up one bonus isn't the biggest loss in like just foregoing that shotgun or SMG bonus, but you could, yeah. If in the case, for instance, yeah, Striker or Heartbreaker, or even Negotiator, for instance. Although Negotiator, like it's a little bit different. Hey, we're gonna have the close range buff again, or just high end. And hey, Gaga. Well, not just its recoil, but also its like firing pattern. It shoots. It is one of the scatter shots. It jumps a lot to the left and the right within its reticule. So even if you keep it on target, it jumps it, and a little bit of accuracy, which will help that a little bit. From Striker is not a bad choice. Making Striker a much better fit for this, as Mike said there.
System malfunctioning.
Close range buff came in, and it's over. Anakin, we have the close range buff. That's what Obi-Wan said, right? I have the close buff.
System back online.
If a zone doesn't have anything, it's closed.
System breach initiated.
Wait, actually, okay, that guy is like sub 200. It's fine. It's fine. I was just curious where those guys were going. I was very confused. I was like, wait, is containment? No. So this time we do have VIP as one of the things we could go do. I wouldn't actually be against it. So I'm here for the murder. And more murder happens in that. That and hostiles are the place for murder.
Systems exposed.
Why are there so many reds? Is everybody like super low level? The rare points of level scaling happening. Oh, they're above me.
Data transfer halted.
The name's likely over there.
Detected.
But yeah. I'm in love with whoever is running that pulse. They are my new best friend. Even a 100 level 128. You know what? I'm gonna just follow the team. If they go VIP, I'm gonna go VIP. Somebody typing out no VIP. It's not with an exclamation point there, so I do always feel the need to just go no VIP question mark.
Secure the area so we can bring in the engineer.
The objective is on the other side too, so I'll just leave that guy.
Protect the engineer.
Hey, that guy left the zone again. Impressive. Countdown loading warehouse years, yeah. That's although actually that's in our, well, not the seizure bar having or seizure bar. The seizure bar having a loading. Yeah, no, the loading bar having a seizure. Because of the failed starts. Because I wonder if actually people that kind of like join now, if they actually will know how countdown kind of works, or like is intended to work with the initial part of just insertion, with the two teams being like other. Because now, of course, insertion currently is just always the same spot and always the same way. Should have gone through the middle. I don't know why I took the outside route. And then we have warhounds. Warhounds need us to destroy servers. And then murder warhounds. Can be one of the faster objectives.
High risk target detected. Area secure.
Anyway, close range buff just
Agent, head
coming
to the
in.
administration building.
Ending that man. I pity the fool. They've gone. Yeah, no worries, Sultan. Thanks for poking in. Yeah, I'll just continue this grind for a little bit. It's been a while since I've actually just done it like a just old-fashioned, just heads down and just go and just grind. Don't mind it from time to time, as long as it isn't the always thing. At least here we're kind of accidentally
Agent, you've reached the administration building.
changing
I
it
need
up
you to fix
just
the comms.
because, yeah, we're moving from item to item, so.
Trojan virus detected. Safety protocol.
Not that I'm really playing through this to the strengths of any of the items. I'm running Hunter Killer now with Matador, just to get those proficient. At least those two line
I know
up.
it's your favorite job. Need you to search the control room and find the server.
Maybe, just maybe, we'll get some damage out. Because Intimidate is actually pretty strong. Oh. I'm like, wait, why are there markers to my left? And the reason for that is, yeah, that somebody did go and trigger I already left the thing. Well, I guess I'm finding my center here. I don't for a second believe that the second I leave, this guy will leave too. So I'm just gonna... Wait, I have 2 healing drones now. Wait, what? Oh, okay, that's from somebody else.
Nice job. You're a pro. Now, just need you to find another server.
Well, I'm a pro and you're a traitor. Oh wait, spoiler one. Although I feel at this point everybody knows, right?
Incoming. High risk hostile.
If you can hit your headshots, yeah. Bighorn is actually one of the standout buffies. Because it was never truly weak, and it went from, I'm gonna leave it to them. Hope they'll stay in there. I'm gonna go to the, oh, hi. I'm gonna go to the control room and get set ready for, I'm hoping they'll restart right away.
Boring. One more server and you can reboot the system.
Tech support is boring. He wants combined arms. Hey there, I appreciate your builds. Which of your turbo builds would you personally choose for general use?
Evacuate the facility. 5 minutes to lockdown.
I would say maybe they're just the negotiator or the striker. Between those two. Because both of them, while neither of the gear sets really do anything for the turret and drone, they just are strong gear sets, so your weapon is like good and strong. The negotiator plays a little bit different just because you have to do the negotiator thing. But because of the turret and drone, you don't have, not everything is shooting you. So you can kind of sit a little bit further away and have those guys kind of guard you and just sit behind them and do the negotiator thing. And striker is just simple as striker. The ongoing one is a little bit weaker on the weapon side, but also could be is pretty good as well in group settings because of the buff.
System rebooted.
But also is the only of the gear sets that the gear sets also actually does something for the turret and the drone, because it does affect the turret and the drone.
Shoot off a flare when you're ready for Torres to bring you home.
But yeah, I would say the striker as just because striker is striker. It just does the most damage. But the negotiator one can be just as effective if you have enough enemies in front of you, so especially for instance control points and stuff. But not when it's like one single target, which also quite often happens.
System disrupted.
Get on that helo. We've got
so a little bit of a wishy-washy answer, but yeah, I hope you can. And the high ends are just not really competitive in a real sense anymore, I think.
System reactivated.
Did I pop my drone?
When you're ready for Torres to bring you home.
It's force of habit, I think. I was like...
System curtailed.
Eh.
Hostile hive detected.
Just keeping that guy busy was already
System
enough
restored.
to be useful. Yeah, we need to push into close. I'm gonna actually leave these guys. Because what is happening here is nobody's pushing into close range, and with the close range buff, we should cover
Vital signs critical.
In a range where we're gonna get the bonus. They melt when we do. No, I'm full. The high-end ones aren't bad. Yeah. The a little extra damage that they have, you could get that out of the ongoing plus a group buff. Because they have a little bit more skill damage than the rest of them. But that ends up not... And yeah, the Striker and the Negotiator can just do so much more damage on the main one. On the capacitor. Gonna deconstruct a few stuff here, just in case something good drops. Or at least some slots to pick it up with. What's up? None of those shots were on things that were still alive. Somebody got their first mosquito there. It just uses their incredible
Helo inbound to your location. Hold tight.
After you move, it's like a running meter and no stagger. Sirenese overall are not worth it. I would say they're not bad, but they just don't compare to any of the other exotics. Really, there's definitely a place for them, but generally, I would rather not put myself in a position where I'm kind of stuck, not moving.
Let's get you home, Agent.
And also you can get a lot of that stagger, like the one explosion, eating that one explosion. Or, well, actually, you'd still take the damage with Sawyers. It's just the stagger. You can have most of that with just demo. Having once per minute, eating up an explosion. And in that case as well, you just eat the explosion. You don't even take damage from demo. Finish the sentence. Because yeah, making Sawyers generally not the greatest choice, just because also it's competing with, it eats up that exotic slot,
and we may actually keep the lights on this.
And its damage is not like, because you do get a blue core and then 30 weapon damage, but that's yeah, you're losing 2 stats underneath it as well.
Safe area detected.
Glad to see you, Agent.
We did used to use it for the tank in Iron Horse from time to time. That's, I think, the real place that we only really used it ever. But then also, eventually, even there, like, I don't think that gets used anymore at all. Checking if anything useful is in here, and we'll jump right back in.
Thanks for making the deal.
It's I think there was something to donate. Also in between I should, because I'm not keeping an eye out on proficiency pop-ups. Alright, this one's almost done. The Virginian's almost done. These two are not done at all. Yeah, let's just and go back in.
Invite to another agent's group received. You are now in a group.
Hey, a true patriot. He wants to be a true patriot, like no one ever was. Yeah, glass striker. And normal striker. Yeah, so some console mentioned the striker strikes being funky with the third drone. Something about the game not handling high fire rates well. And funky with the third drone.
Communication relay offline.
There are a few places where like high fire rate breaks up, but there's no interaction between the turret and the drone and striker.
Procedures. Be careful, Agent.
So,
last thing we need is an RC
sure
bomb in a nuclear reactor.
We're talking about something else or something.
We need to get control of the experimental reactor.
You can definitely get, for instance, an Oreo to the point, especially with rate of fire and stuff, that it's definitely like missing a few striker stacks in between.
System disrupted.
But also, at that point, it's basically you have to stack count for it to.
15 minutes locked down.
Actually, I feel the normal Oreo as well. It's kind of actually you do lose like 3 or 4 stacks, I think, on top of the number you would normally just lose. But
system back online.
Yeah, it's also like you're going out at such rate of fire that it doesn't matter. Because in both the negotiator and the striker, like the turret and drone aren't really interacting at all with the gear set. They can't crit for negotiator and they don't give you striker stacks because they're not your weapon. They're just there because they do good damage for the weapon side. Someone went for the melee, nice. I wasn't gonna do it. No good buffs. And we have the headshot buff. Or is that the long range buff? I always forget. That's the long range buff, right? The headshot one is actually on the head. So yeah, no containment, so everything else. Sure, let's go admin. Let's take the long way around. Well, it doesn't really matter because the main is lab, so we'll need to go to. Would have been the same kind of up and downsy, but still cooling would have been smarter here. Because now we have to still go back into cooling and come out of it. Well, glad you like him, and thanks for the kind words. That's it. They're definitely all all of the turret drone hybrids do work pretty well. So there's definitely not a bad choice in there, but they're decently easy to make because both the striker and negotiator and also the ongoing action as well. You're getting pieces that you just need to recore, meaning that it's at least like in the same color, so a lot of it will drop. And even unoptimized, you can also leave the optimization till later and just try it out with whatever pieces you get with just recoring. And if the crit chance or crit damage isn't that max, like that's fine. You can already get like the taste of it and see if it is something you like.
I'll give you cover.
Also, yeah, I'm forgetting again. It's not that one. It's not that one. So it's got to be this one. Somebody already beat me to it, which is good. Saves me time on opening it. Where did the name die? Where's my loot? That's okay. And Cyrus can be rerolled just like. I don't think the new knee pads will have that thing going into the game. I feel if they wanted to do that, they would make a much bigger announcement out of that. And while I can imagine a Sawyer's with crit chance, crit damage being really good, I can also imagine the 100 rerolls that it will take to get. I don't think rerolling gear in the current state, like if we had recalibration, maybe if we could like it wouldn't need to be recalibration because you would have to name it something else, but if for a cost of exotic components we could change the stat and just instead of rerolling it, reconfiguring it, just forcing a stat, and you could do that to both stats hopefully then, or maybe you have to reconfigure and then you still get to recalibrate one stat. Otherwise, like imagine, while it sounds really cool for Sawyers, where it really sounds really cool for Val getting status effect and instead of the hazard protection having skill haste. Imagine Coyotes in the current system. So if the system was different, then yeah, maybe. But I don't see them changing yet. Imagine getting a Coyotes and trying to have to get to reconfigure to get crit chance, crit damage.
Evacuate the facility.
Excessive magnetic discharge detected. EMP system purge required.
For a new player, like that could be like their first 50 hours of the game just on those resources to get that done. Because yeah, at that point we're moving from one stat to two as well. Like on weapons currently now it's one stat, so it's basically a 1 in 12 or 1 in 13. Forget how many. It's 12, right? It's 12, and then pistols is 13 because they don't have their own. Kill shot on that guy.
Area secure.
Agent, you should be able to access the lab.
Alright, I've got the crate already as well, right? I must have. On we go. Is the headshot doesn't build any good for her countdown, or do the elites have too much health armor to chain one? It's more there is too much long breaks in between them. It's not so much that they have too much health or armor because you can time it and stuff. It's just too much of a hassle for here to run hotshot, because you could kind of time it as well, right? Even if the enemies are too strong, you can kind of wait till their health gets down. But also, I think, for instance, for heroic countdown, I don't think, like, heroic countdown enemies are like 40, 50 million, I think, per piece, right? Almost.
Warning.
Meaning they will likely exceed even the cap. Although you're getting a bunch more group buffs as well, so maybe that helps out. It's just too much of a hassle to try to go for heads in all of this chaos. That's why most people don't do it. Should maybe just try once. I've never really tried Headhunter on here. The thing is as well, you'll lose your Headhunter because a lot of the running is in between that.
Nice work on the valve. Now, I need you to expose
longer than the 30 seconds. Anyhow, I'm just going full headless chicken. I'm hoping somebody else is getting the objectives, although I think they are.
Just need to destroy the magnetic core. You should be fine.
Being quick on most of the objectives so far. And I should be not just picking up everything as we keep running out of space at the end. Actually, because I have a ton of items in my inventory, because I've put all of the things that still that I already have but aren't proficient yet. Just have easy access to them. That wave spawned at the wrong spot. Well, right spot for us, wrong spot for them. He just got completely decimated as the entire team was just there. Same for this team. Even with Intimidate up and decently stacked, I'm still hitting for pretty low numbers just because I'm also, I'm giving up the backpack here, which is a bad choice. At least the AUG is a decent damage dealer, but also not that
Evacuate the facility. 5 minutes to lockdown.
Containment field failure. EMP discharge required to stabilize reactor.
That isn't coming soon. I'm willing to bet that that is not something that they're going to add to the rework of exotics. Just also from a balance perspective, some stuff like a Catharsis is way too good. Same actually, well, the Catharsis over the Sawyers, I would say actually. Something like Sawyers as well. It's basically also a buff to, for instance, a Val. It's even something like a Tardy is kind of balanced around that. It has, you know, tank stats, so you don't want to. Because actually, a Tardigrade, if it was red, then you don't lose as much.
System reactivated.
Meaning that that upsets the balance quite a bit, so you would need to rebalance a bunch of stuff, and I don't see that. Especially when it comes at that big of a cost, not without on top of it having an extra system of recalibrating alongside reconfiguration. Because otherwise, getting 2 stats, you're basically you're in the unicorn territory. But then now,
experimental reactor offline.
Instead of crafting and stuff, you need an exotic component for real. Also the added complexity, like I don't think they even want that added complexity. Even the reroll on weapons still a ton of people seem to have like not understood that is a thing. As wildly popular made popular as that is, and also as like just, you know, you see weapons drop with different stats. Oh, it's the close extraction. Hopefully we don't lose too many people. This guy is 1600. You would think he would wait, maybe. I'm definitely gonna wait a little bit. Nope, yeah, he's in a hurry to die. Oh, there's 5 of us here. Let's have to fight here.
System malfunctioning. Heavily armed hostiles detected.
Definitely need to push through this bridge. You can't be
Shoot off a flare when you're ready for
on
Torres
that
to
end.
bring you home.
This is what Black Dusk is like as a game design thing, is designed to fight against and be really powerful against this. People kind of bunching up together and being ready to be murdered by one airburst coming in and completely decimating them.
Agent down. Serious trauma detected.
I had to move there.
Agent out of action. System back online.
I was always in a bad way. Thing I need to watch out for is not actually dying a second time. No, my team's here.
An agent has gone offline.
Yeah, we did lose one person. And then we get to have a long extraction. Which I don't mind. Yeah, the one place where like Sawyers make the most sense currently is like a hotshot build, but even there, like you want to have movement, you want to not be sitting still for too long, and you're giving up the backpack talent at that point because you do want to keep headhunter, so you're taking the backpack talent at that point, which is not really something you want to do on hotshot. Generally, it's more used if you don't go the full hotshot route, where you just take 3-piece hotshot and then instead of. But Fox's Prayer kind of almost gets you the same damage and without that much issues with standing still and stuff. Fox, yeah. Let's go away. Yeah, but I'd caution against dreaming too big with that. Let's see what they say in their developer notes as that's likely going to be coming up, but I don't see them opening up that can of worms. This is going to suck for people farming now.
We see you. Helo inbound on your location.
What am I going to do? Bounty cheese? It depends more on... Well, I mean, depends on bounty cheesing what, as we've done a ton of it recently as well, like a few days ago, right? Depends more on the targeted than on like anything else. Bounties are tied to zones, and zones require.
Let's get you home.
You know. You can't set your own target at zones. We can get the kills off this chopper. Well, looting might be dangerous. A few people have left already. Yeah, screw that loot.
Keep working.
Overall,
like
just Sawyers, yeah, competes mostly competes as well with just other exotics, making it, yeah, generally not a great pick. Like that's the reason it doesn't show up on a lot of stuff. It's always nice for that like super high cap. Hey, look at the range. I'm standing still and I'm shooting and getting this super high cap and just like, yes, but you're giving up the wiggles. And the wiggles is pretty good, as that will keep you more alive than just the ability, than a blue core and the ability to not be staggered. 3 pictures. I'm gonna hang on to that one as it is a fast stance one. And get max rolls. Although it will likely not survive
Thanks for the deal.
a cleaning of the stash. Yeah, let's have a look again how far along we are in actually, this one can go back and this one. Because I did also put that back. So we're up to 8. 1 and a little bit. These 2 are almost done. These two are going slow. Let's just keep bashing our head against this.
You have received an invite to another agent's
group. Till the hour, basically.
You have joined a group.
Before I have to go and get ready to do some stuffs. So we'll likely do this, and maybe I'll retry matchmaking for a mission as well. So I like missions generally more than Kanta. But also we can matchmake her. See what our leader is. Our glorious leader. 228. This isn't bad. Even recalibrated striker parts and everything. Just one wrong stat on the chest. It's not bad. We've seen worse on my child levels.
Communication relay offline.
I wonder actually if they will ever. Should have totally done a countdown on PTS. Even like solo, just to see if the failed start is still there.
The True Sons have triggered a lockdown at the plant. They've been taking over infrastructure to lend legitimacy to their cause. If they control the power, they control this region.
Do we need this region?
We need to restrict access and secure the nuclear
Do we
waste.
not have enough land already?
System disrupted. Reactor unstable. Emergency
you mean
lockdown
like song?
protocols activated.
There's one song that always plays in at the end of
Radiation detected. Commence operational lockdown procedures.
Jefferson Trade Center.
System restored.
Like it's the whenever you get to Espinosa part where they drop Espinosa, you know, they give him a little bit of a hard landing. There's like that track that is always. I feel that one's very well done, but also a lot of Division's 2 tracks are very much ambienty. They're well done, especially for a game. Not like as opposed to other things, but as opposed to it's specifically well made to fit well in a game. But also, I generally have the music pretty far down. I mean, the Rogue music is, I feel at this point, very memorable to me, just because I feel to most Division players, right? Like, if we hear that sound, if we hear that, I wouldn't even like be able to tell you what the structure of that song is, but just if it plays, I go like, oh yeah.
Immediate medical assistance.
I'm just gonna put this van in between me and him and just heal up just in case. Just leave him to my allies. So yeah, cooling tower admin. Yeah. Hoping people, yeah, feel everybody's kind of realizing that as well. The Pfizer combat one. Kind of know which one you mean. Yeah, that one's also like very. It at least has parts that are kind of memorable, but actually I wouldn't like recall it off the top of my head. And yeah, the composer is kind of like their style. It's very much, if nothing else, it's very much their thing. Like it's recognizable. Because even the menu music and stuff is, I think, pretty good.
Incoming. High risk hostile.
killed some more hounds, and I will secure the area. Why do I have this drone flying around me? Keep popping the thing. Oh yeah, I have a dislike for that drone. Just it's very distracting. Always I feel. It's one of the reasons I just never run that skill if I have the choice. That's why I'm also kind of getting it out of the way now. Yeah. Well, as you see there, every song is is a. I wouldn't say that either, though. As a bunch of them are very like there is a lot of filler in there, but also you need to fill, right? There is you can't always have it always be banging, but yeah. Because there are a few songs that I actually specifically dislike just because it kind of keeps repeating a motif over and over and over again. It's just which actually, for instance, that song actually in the desert as well, the one that I was said I liked from. But at least I feel that one does it well, and the motif is kind of nice. But there's also sometimes like it isn't, and then it just keeps repeating. But of course, as well, that is very much up to taste. One thing I will definitely say, and kind of agree with the guy, he has very little in like high in the high register. There's very few, I feel, symbols, and like I don't feel I've ever heard a cowbell in there, or like a wood block or stuff like that, which is all sounds that I'm kind of with him on that on those. I kind of like the just not going too high.
Incoming. High risk
or saving it for special things, but not just having a hi-hat just rocking the entire time. Well, I like rock music. Yeah, it's one of those things that like I get sick of after a little bit. Or especially the cowbell in like
you should
a
be
lot
able
of
to
Latin
access the
music.
waste area.
It's just. I mean, it's a metronome for them, but I feel just get into the 21st century and just make that a click track for your peoples and just have in-ears and just don't bother us with it. but yeah, it's part of the music. I do hope whenever they start developing Division 3, they do keep the... So I'm trying to remember. I know it's like Strad, right? But is it Oda Strad or is it Ola Strad? I don't remember. I think it's Ola, right? Because I do always remember it being Strad because of just the D&D module that you know.
Agent, you've reached the waste area. I need you to secure the radioactive material to override the lockdown protocols.
Oh yeah, I should have taken the one.
Radiation radiation detected.
one route south and just come up where the
We need to secure
actual
that tank and get it
objective
back into the
is.
sarcophagus.
I'll get behind you.
I'll put this right away. I'm gonna keep that one. I'm not sure I have that full mod. What? What was that foam? Gonna guess that was a foam canister there. That just looked weird for a second.
Shit, lost one.
That should be the source of the leak. Now we just need to seal those tanks.
High-risk target approaching.
When I have Intimidate up is not too bad, but when you're getting Intimidate up in these situations is not always easy. I'm glad other people are doing the objective. I don't know. Which is actually quite rare, I feel, as well. And challenging, especially. Sometimes objectives just don't get done for quite a bit. Although for my use case here, where I'm trying to get proficiency, that's not the worst thing. That's more wave spawn. Okay, proficiency levels increase there. Stuff.
Great work. Now just seal that bunker and stop exposing your team to not so low doses of radiation.
Gonna kill you!
Evacuate the facility. 5 minutes to lockdown.
Shut up!
Lethal radiation levels detected. Lockdown protocols in effect.
Incoming. High-risk hostile.
There's one mechanism get destroyed and not both. Like they're right next to each other.
Radiation detected at acceptable level.
Great work, Agent. The power plant is stable. Now get the hell out of there.
That's
Torres is waiting
that's
for
a
your
close
signal.
range
Shoot off a
extraction.
flare when you're ready to come home.
Meaning that we might see some crashes. Those are almost done as well. When I get all the exotic pistols done, then at least I have those done. What was next season? Was a
System malfunction.
oh yeah, knee pad and a
Heavily armed hostiles detected.
don't do it. Get that out of here.
System back online.
I'm gonna go over here and deal with these guys coming down. Although I have stuff behind me, which I'm not sure. It's gonna work out for me. That wasn't an eclipse, as that phone did not
Shoot off a
spam.
flare so Torres knows you're ready to
So,
go.
hi, Mr. Hunter. What you hunting? Oh, people, is it? Hey, finally we got one. All right.
System reactivated.
On to the destructed pile that goes. I have plenty of time here. Everybody's also kind of on these, so should be fine. So what is... Oh, this again. Okay. One guy escaped all the way into the back there with his box. Just killing. Because I had that marker on the minimap or on the compass the whole time, and it's freaking me the F out. I'm gonna go murder him. Wait, you went all the way in? You gotta be kidding me. Kill that thing. Screw that. We're gonna go all the way in there. You know what? I killed his box. I'll have to live without his box now. What is a man if he does not have his box? I want to change my skills because I don't want to. But I'm sure I want to pulse actually and just see where he is. I mean, we know where he is. He's all the way in. He's just falling. Hey, we got ourselves a backbone.
Torres inbound on your location.
The backbone's connected to the
She'll get you home.
Langmo. The Langmo's connected to the Basti. The Basti's connected to the crit chance starts that. As we slowly go insane with grinding countdowns. Although it's maybe not so slowly, maybe we're just aggravating our current insanity to begin with.
Torres is in position.
I mean, we can still kill this. If most of the team stays. Especially when it's just 3 guys. Off we go.
You kept the lights on. This entire region.
Another 158 in coins, another 30k-ish in proficiency likely. Although likely not on that one. Maybe still though, because we were at the extraction
Area detected.
Meaning, yeah, this thing is almost done. So it's that thing. Yeah.
Agent. Good to be
Let's go through this quickly and then yump right back in. I'm not getting much in the form of donatables, which is why I'm on. There's a Carnage and Dare. I haven't seen many of them. Both of them are not ones that drop a lot. But still, I would have expected to see some by now. Because the drops at the end from the hunters that are the names, those don't come from targeted, so they don't matter for targeted. It's gonna quickly check because I might actually not have that 5% damage. Hey. I did have a 5%, but not the full 5%. And this does matter actually, because on this one, if you don't have the full one, this is actually the percentage underneath. There is actually a percentage underneath, which you will notice, especially if you're using the striker shield and you have the which I can't equip now, but it shows decimal points. So. I'll deconstruct all that. Yeah. Let's get right back in it.
Here to check something out?
Invite to another agent's group. Receive. You are now in a group.
So far, I mean, leveling, that's the biggest downside of Countdown is you don't get much in the form of levels. And for now, I'm just gonna bank those resources there. As I'm feeling the lack of sleep. As I get up pretty early just to go start up shop, but I got to get back and just sleep for another few hours. But when you split sleep like that, that doesn't rest you out.
Communication relay offline.
Annoyingly. So in the end, I did sleep like 7.5 hours-ish or something, but split over 2 sleeps.
Cleaners have infiltrated the power plant. They triggered a lockdown. I'd rather not have their slash and burn tactics anywhere near a nuclear reactor.
Cleaners, you say? Let's go clean them up.
We need to remove the safeguards and restart the reactor.
And I should be vigilant about
System malfunctioning. Reactor unstable.
Whenever
Emergency
the
lockdown
pop-up
protocols
happens.
activated. 15 minutes lockdown.
Like that was a quick kill, but yeah, the close range buff came in. And they subverted it. They subverted our expectations, which was to not have the close range. Yeah, turbine containment as well. 2 easy ones. You know what? I'm gonna push the button.
System disrupted.
Oh, we have that plus the long range buff.
System back online. Serious trauma detected.
I'm just gonna sit here. Leave it up to other people to get there, take some shots. Let's see what the main is. Okay, we should totally go containment first. Actually, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Mostly because then as well at the because this is Warhounds. So what we could have done is gone over there and then on the back way I could have taken the secret route up here. And when you have Warhounds, is the one time where you're like it's putting you in a position to go after objective real quick. I mean, this thing is going to be over in seconds. Which also isn't actually in my benefit, as I'd much rather have, you know, hostiles or something. As then a ton of stuff spawns. But also most of it is during extraction.
High risk target detected.
Did get the crate already. Okay.
Area secure.
Oh, it's a carbon. Virginian is proficient onto O'Carroll. That classic build, O'Carroll, an O'Carroll striker. Because I think I only have like that left.
Shade
and
tech detected.
of named weapons, that left, and I keep wanting to say the Hornet, but that's the skin for it. Damn it! Why can't I think of this name? The Harmony.
Detected.
There we go. Is it the Harmony?
Hostile striker drone detected.
What else? They have the close range weapon. They're fine with that.
Hostile
Yeah,
sniper
I'm
turret detected.
They're on top of me! Take them out! Oh, let's get them!
Hostile incinerator turret detected.
And I'll just run him as secondary. I don't have anything main that I can run anymore. Not until I get the pistols done.
High-risk target approaching.
Because then we can run some exotic weapons.
Area secure.
Agent, you should be able to access the reactor.
Let's go with our crate. Two quick objectives there. I think that's like
10 minutes to lockdown.
Isaac says this way, I'll listen to Isaac.
Lockdown safety protocols in effect.
Whatever Isaac says, I do,
Procedure
except when I
accepted.
call him an idiot and do something else. Finally got St. Elmo's engine drop on
Agent,
Sabine.
you've
Nice.
reached the reactor.
And yeah,
I need you to
that
get it
one
back
is
online.
well worth getting as it opens up a lot of options and also is really good as I'm gonna guess you're kind of starting out, and that means that that weapon will be
Now that
better
you're
than
in, we need
most
to
other
decrypt the safety
choices will.
protocols.
Just because of its mods and stuff. There's one thing that you'll be missing as well at the start, which I feel a lot of people forget about when they talk about the Elmo's. It's really good for newer players as well, just because of the mods. Because you don't have the big magazine, or you don't have all the crit chance mods for FAMAS, it's definitely not competing with the Elmo. It's only when you have all those things that F2000 and a FAMAS can surpass an Elmo. A weapon to surpass St. Elmo.
Reactor unstable. Initiating lockdown procedures.
Good work decrypting the protocols. You need to
Crate
remove those
isn't there.
controls to get the
I
reactor
can't
back
see it,
online.
it's way too dark in there, but I can't interact with anything. Oh wait, did I get the crate? Was it up there? Wait, am I just... is my brain that gone?
High-risk target approaching.
Do I have an updated explosive build? Updated in what way? As the explosive builds that I have are all up to date. There is nothing that came in recently
Now
that
you just need to
changes
restart the
them.
reactor and keep any hostiles from knocking it offline or killing you.
Because the hardware one is what it is, and then the mortar, there's really only two ways to do it. One requires a sacrifice. The gear, but also that getting that sacrifice requires an actual sacrifice of time. Unless you have the blueprint, but also the blueprint, of course, takes a bunch of time. Or oh, do you mean in general, maybe? If that is what you mean, then I'll link you to the recommended.
Reactor online.
Not if you mean like if my ones are updated, if you just mean if I have one. In a second I will pop up a link to the recommended list. Explosive builds are on there, for sure. So you can have a look at them. But yeah, not much has changed about them in a while.
Good work, Agent. You saved the plant. Move to extraction point. Shoot off a flare so Torres knows you're ready to go.
Up here. Deconstruct and go. I'm kind of sad for Hollywood. Well, just Hollywood's changes kind of taking away the one time where explosive builds really came into their own. Almost everybody's here. Oh, well, missing 2. How did these guys already spot us?
System malfunctioning.
Yeah, we just need to get close.
An agent has heavily armed hostiles detected.
Close range buff, a lot of damage.
Medical assistance needed.
So we really need to get off this bridge.
System reactivated.
No, I wasn't down right then. That's a dangerous spot to be in. I know, we just... Oh.
Vital signs critical.
That's
Agent down.
Wait, was that one of the hunters all the way in the back? Hello? Did somebody get me? Or did everybody run back? What happens when... You do need to watch out. If I get downed again, I die. I don't get downed.
System
curtailed. Because of that as well, I'm gonna relocate to this fight side.
Agent down. Neutralize that hunter.
That hunter really wanted that guy dead.
Serious trauma detected.
This might still go bad, even with the... hope they realize what is happening. Don't think they will. This guy might. I'm in the weakened state. I'm not even getting choppers. And yeah, this is always like, guys, there's a fucking healing box there. Shoot that. One of my pet peeves, just... Yeah, there is definitely times where you should go for the owner of the healing box over the healing box itself, but... There's also a point where you don't know where that guy is, and
when you're ready for Torres to bring you home.
You just need the healing to stop. Like, don't just fight against healing. That death pulse. The second that guy dies, the death pulse no longer is active. So. That's why I was okay running straight through it.
System malfunctioning.
Yeah, the thing there was nobody was doing the close range, using the close range.
Hold tight. Kilo inbound to your location.
Which is kind of the thing that you need to do.
System reactivated.
Look at us.
Ready for extraction.
Hey, this kid is proficient. These guys lack understanding of like, but that's fine as well. They're not super high levels. Kind of curious actually what was being ran here.
An agent has disconnected.
Should have been much easier than it was. What's a better gun than Seldomo's?
Thanks to you, the locals will have heat and lights this winter. Thank you, Agent.
Situationally, a lot of other weapons can compete. Like almost definitely, basically in S tier, but also in ARs in the S tier is definitely a FAMAS and a F2000, which are just high-end weapons, and they mostly compete because they can do other things. So they can be fast hands, they can be preservation, they can crash and send the crash report. It's a game crash here. That's a weird spot to crash. That's Haven't often crashed there. You would think you would crash in countdown, not when you come out of countdown. Although sometimes after coming out of countdown, it's likely the network kind of breaking there. Because sometimes when the game just goes, I don't know what is happening between me and the server. It just goes, well, we're crashing. Well, that's what happened there. But yeah, for instance, yeah, you can put preservation on it, you can put fast hands on it, you can put strained on it, or optimist and outdo the Elmo in damage. Or you have preservation, so you can heal yourself, you can have future perfect, so you kind of get skill tiers, stuff like that. But Elmo as an all-rounder is like that's pretty good. And even I just often just grab it. Because even beyond its stats, it's an M4, which is already pretty stable, and it has 20 weapon handling, making it just easy to use. What gun am I using? I'm generally using Elmo, actually. Elmo, well, in the AR category. Elmo, and then here and there, a FAMAS, when I either need more damage or need something specific. It's like having fast stands and just not dying in the reloads. Oh, not that the reloads are long.
Safe area detected.
On the Elmo. But then outside of that, you also have a bunch of good SMGs, especially the Oreo can do very high damage in very specific situations where, well, not very specific, like whenever you can get close range, an Oreo will completely, like, there is no competitor to the Oreo, the Ouroboros. But that weapon, of course, only comes from incursion, so it is not the easiest to get. Although not hard either, it's definitely doable. It's gonna. I was like, maybe I'll keep this tabula rasa, but on the other hand as well, I'm just gonna deconstruct the other tabula rasa. I generally don't use those. Let's donate. I had one thing to donate. So actually, I think as well, I put that one back into the stash. I should just deconstruct it. They use new reliable, but not. So I didn't even put it back. Oh, no, actually, this is my inventory. I'm awake. Yeah, this thing can go. Ah, that one can stay. Is it a custom? It's a custom. It's a stay. Yeah, but yeah. So generally Elmo. Well, yeah. So for me as well, just you basically want to have Elmo just lying around, always having. But yeah, just generally as well. Like even here, I have a fast lance FAMAS. I have a strained FAMAS. Field Splinter can also be an easy okay F2000, and yeah, especially kind of want to have Oreo eventually. But yeah, you need to do incursions for that. Scorpio is a very important weapon to have. Just for some cases. And yeah, for Striker, having an ACS or the rock and roll. Although the rock and roll with how it is now, I would just go ACS nowadays. Or just lefty. Just for stacking. But yeah, here for instance, I'm just using whatever's. Whatever isn't proficient is what I'm using. Let's actually save this loadout and get that Virginian and that Mosquito out of my inventory. Because this thing is proficient now. The Virginian is proficient now. You know what, let's matchmake for a random mission. Let's see what we got.
Invite to another agent's group.
Not that one. Not Liberty Island. Liberty Island is just too messy with randoms. People with the wrong skills can get you killed by Keener. They're in West Potomac. Let's go see. Because yeah, just Oh, we're just doing a Lincoln. I'm never against doing a Lincoln. Wish I was Eclipse though.
Secure the memorial and remove the True Sons
do we have
forces.
Eclipse?
They maintain this outpost. True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
Let's spread that fire. Yeah. I'm hoping my allies gonna. I'm kind of playing it as if I'm with good players. Which
serious trauma detected. Agent out of action.
What is that 16K doing? Sitting back. Also, where's our fort? Because also, yeah, I didn't have my health kit yet either because I just loaded in.
Got a visual on additional hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south. There's a gate between you. It looks closed from here.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
But yeah, you kind of have to take the tempo of your team. You can't. Sometimes it works to push the tempo a little, but also I'm guessing that. Oh wait, that 16K is right. Wait, what? A pulse to do the seekers. Okay, sure. That guy's Eclipse, and that guy's.
Agent
I mean, as far as hardware build goes.
Hostile engaged.
This thing gone. And this turret's gone. Let's return the favor. I'm hoping. Good rats. Like you can cover us just by shooting. I know this is the downside of having. Because why are they appulsed and the seeker? The thing is, one thing you have to keep in mind with skill builds, especially like a skill build like that, if you're taking something bad like a shield or a pulse that isn't really that helpful to that build damage wise, especially if it's a damage setup build, you're kind of, it's almost as if, you know, you're making a Hunter's Fury build and you're putting in an LMG or something. Those two things don't line up well. Like you have all that skill damage, all of that thing, and then you're using it for a pulse. And just for some seekers every 10 seconds. Also, the pulse is not going to cool down in 10 seconds, so it doesn't even work. I'm way too far forward, although actually, for once... So all these ladies have things that will explode. For once, well, the downside is when you have a 0-tier demolisher, one of the things that happens is that it will, when it kills something, if it does enough damage to it, like that fire there, that will kill it. Damn it.
Vital signs critical.
Oh, that guy's not gonna get a shot off.
All clear. I repeat, the compound is all clear.
Where's our fort? Because we're skilled.
Check the interior while I get Henry's people to maintain the perimeter.
He's at least in a safe house, so he's not scaling us up. But that's also a downside. I'm gonna try to have the 4-man version. As also, yeah, I'm running a bad build as well, but I'm doing it on purpose. But also, yeah, the pulse is just gonna have a, like a 16-second cooldown. Like, how does that help with the secret? At least the shield, when you're using the shield, the idea there is that it's a very short cooldown, so you can kind of pop it whenever you need it.
Damn it. The True Sons have turned the memorial into a base. There's an area beneath you with increased security. Isaac can't access data on this location.
Wow.
Stay alert.
It's looted already as well. That's even worse. Hey, our fort is here. I was in this session, but otherwise one of those crates will be available. None of them will be. Most likely crit starved.
DC 62 detected.
What do you mean?
Heads up. Isaac just ID'd those shells as chemical weapons. Can't afford to let the True Sons escape with those. You gotta find a way to close up that tunnel.
I'm trying to remember what I was talking about. Or was that something else? Against that, what are you looking for? That kind of depends on, yeah, I mean, that's when you're looking at the build. Some stats are basically useless in the form of, you know, if thing is, because you always have one recalibration as well, you always have to keep that in mind. As a thing. So you kind of have to see what the endpoint of an item can be. So like if I recalibrate this and is it not expensive enough to optimize, what could I make out of this? And that kind of depends, of course, because I'm like not looking for just random bits and bobs. But yeah, for instance, if anything has to end even with the recalibration with health, for instance, that's already going to be a bad choice. Like, health is basically unusable as a stat. But over time, you just learn what you kind of want and what you don't kind of want. There's even gear as well. If a weapon drops with max out stats, but the third stat is, let's say, accuracy, and its talent is something horrendous, then yeah,
according to the schematics Isaac pulled upstairs,
still has no value basically, because you need the right stat. You need the right third stat, and you need
those mortars loaded with DC 62.
You need right, like the talent that you want. So. And especially on this account, I'm trying to not grab too much junk. Like if on my main account and second account, I'm much more like a collector. Especially on main account, I'm like have a full collection of all the ARs and all of the. Well, all the weapon types except pistols, which is on second account. But just gonna have a peek here, just in case.
That should keep them from getting more of those mortars.
And yeah, me and this Eclipse, we're gonna get this done.
Fuck you! You slot yourself in with us. I'll make sure you rot down here.
I don't think he knows how to ignite, because his ignites are happening way late.
Serious trauma detected.
Murder me? Yes, I know. Oh, I'm also bugged. I mean, I need some CC on this guy. I can. Oh yeah, he's shooting his gun. There we have the confirmation. Yeah, don't shoot your guns. It's not a great idea. Some sledges in random matchmaking, you don't see that a lot. Man. I especially want the backpack on the heavy gun.
Good work. Go on ahead back up. The team from the campus has taken position inside the memorial.
That's the thing that allows him to go immune. How do you get more loadout slots? There are the perks at the same guy that gives you the specialization weapon, the quartermaster. But also it's a limit of 16. So you start with 8, you get +4 to 12, and then +4 to 16.
Today, we dealt a great blow to
Curious what the end result here is.
Confiscated a massive cache of chemical
Did that seeker even do a little bit of damage? I'm not gonna stay with them.
You saved a lot of lives today.
Just want the mission completion thing there.
We need you to secure the memorial and remove the True Sons forces. They
oh, the reset actually.
The True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
That's too bad. I would have been curious to see if, like, that seeker
you have left the group.
Did a tiny amount of damage. Because yeah, compare that loadout with just putting a BTSU in there with a that will end up a little bit better there. But yeah, this guy. So when you talk to him here, that's the perks here for loadouts.
Bye.
But it does limit you to 16, and then that's per character. And then the other way is getting more characters. I need to as well, indeed, get ready for. So I need to go do a bunch of stuff. Also get some food in me, and maybe even sleep for an hour before the evening. Oh yeah, productive so far, as got a few more items done, and yeah, that's kind of the grind at the end of expertise. You just need to just get it done, and we haven't even started on the exotics. Like, the exotics are gonna take the longest in the end. And I should actually be mixing them up with the names, but
pleasure to see you.
I just want to get the names done, at least, like, in that way I'm doing it in an order for myself, and I can kind of keep it in my head.
Nice doing business with you.
And I'll deconstruct all of that. But especially on this account, I'm like barely keeping anything. Just what I need for loadouts and trashing the rest. First time I saw a build with protection and tons of armor in Legendary run a few days ago. 2 guys were basically global. Yeah, you can get a bunch of PFE and kind of. Although for Legendary, I wouldn't say PFE is really viable there, because there is a lot of non-elites still around. But yeah, there are a lot of ways of setting up PFE, and for instance, this Striker PFE. High-end PFEs are kind of also powerful, but also there is a lot of like people that go full tank, and being unkillable is not something that is really useful on Legendary. You much rather be, you know, being able to kill, you being able to kill others, kind of becomes an important issue for Legendary. Because you can definitely make a tank build that is really hard to kill on Legendary, because you can also go explosive resistance with it, and you can go PFE, go 80% PFE, have a ton of armor, have Foundry maybe even in there, and although you can't have 80% PFE with Foundry, but yeah, having a Foundry set up with it and just tanking a lot, but that's completely not useful for Legendary. You're much rather off 1 Foam Eclipse and 3 Strikers can kind of get through all of the Legendaries pretty easily. Because yeah, did I ever, or Was that? Oh no, we did. Okay. Yeah, I was curious if that was account 2 or account 3, but yeah, recently we did the 3, or I finally finished off the third one. I was missing like capital or something on this character, and we did that, so she has the full suit. But I still haven't done the 2 offsite ones, or well, the not the offsite, but the 2 other ones, the Manning and title. I still need to do on this account. I have them done on my main account. But, still weak against, yeah. And especially, so for instance, in Countdown, I like PFE builds a lot there, as there is a lot more elites and stuff there than anywhere else. But yeah, especially in Legendary, there's still, even in 4-man scaling, there's still a lot of purples and reds, and they still hit hard because they're legendary enemies. Because the reds and purples in even in missions and such, for instance, the final manhunt mission here, the climax mission of this season, like that's kind of, you can run a PFE for that whole thing. Even though there are a few purples and reds, they are weak and you can just quickly kill them. But yeah, legendary reds and purples, I mean, they're weaker, but also it kind of depends on what the loadout is, because if it's something, a PFE like a striker or like a high-end setup for doing damage alongside of it. But I feel a lot of people just make full tank builds and like they're like, hey, I'm helping by reviving everybody. But if they had the damage, people wouldn't, like, the enemy would die and you wouldn't need to keep reviving people, kind of thing. Do it for blue striker. That's for instance. President. Wait, what? For a second. Why they improvised in there? Because you're much better off with just Chaska Memento or just. But yeah, I'm gonna end it there as I need to go do some shit. I'm gonna start a raid on the Twitch end, as we'll send everybody out to. Let's go find out to who. Oh yeah, let's do that actually. We haven't raided Prime in a while, and they raided us quite recently. So let's as I see, Toasty's up and Zeva is up, but both of them are also, well, Zeva's been going for a while. Toasty usually doesn't go much too longer, but I'll just do Prime for today. Spread the love, and yeah, I'll be back in like 5 hours ish tonight at 9 my local time. See, Central European summertime. And we'll continue on, likely grinding out a little bit more. I might do a Woni, although we'll see. We'll see if we have people available that want to do it. And yeah, let's just start that raid, as I'm starting to ramble. I need to go eat and have a little bit of a rest for PFE or not. Oh, that build was with PFE. Okay. I mean, yeah, but I would go more the tech tank route. Like, that will not have enough PFE to kind of really tank hard. So you end up kind of midway in between, which like a Memento just with a striker tech tank kind of setup can, I feel, do a little bit better. But also just having 4 blues on a striker, just 4 blues on the cores without the PFE even. Not so much for, well, Legendary Summit, because Legendary Summit scales to solo, but especially missions. Like PFE and missions isn't that great outside of really, really narrow parts. But yeah, I'm gonna send everybody over to Prime. Enjoy and say hi for me, and I'll be back in a few hours, and we'll continuing on. Yeah, enjoy.